All right, what's up, you guys? UFO Proof here. Well, I wanted to make sure that I kept to my word and gave everyone a chance to come on and be part of the live show, on both sides of the world, even though last night I seemed to have a bunch of guys from the other side of the world on the show. I still want to give everyone a chance over there to come and join in. So this isn't the normal time I will be doing it, but I'm thinking somewhere around this time or maybe a little bit earlier for the people on the other side of the pond, down under or in Germany or Austria or wherever the hell they all are. uh, and we'll be passing out the link in the comment section on YouTube. So if you want to join, whether or not you're from Australia or the Netherlands or anywhere or America, I don't give a fuck. Give me come out and join. Just give me 1 second to get a link for everybody and post up my tagline. Because fuck you, that's why. Awesome fucking tagline, I love it. Now let's choose a color. We're gonna go with the green today. Oh yeah. Bam! Because fuck you, that's why. Perfect. Now the tagline's up. Let's go check out the comment section on YouTube. And you guys can come in and join the discussion. What we got here? What up, Wesley? How you doing? What up, Jax? Doing good, buddy? How you guys doing? There is a link if you want to come and join. Better go pass this out to Sebastian. I know he was looking for it. Let's see. All right. And we're just going to be discussing UFOs and ancient aliens and whatever else the fuck you want, What up, Edward? How you doing, buddy? Salutations. Doing good? I'll get pass one out to Alex. What up, Face Like a Bum? How you doing, you sexy motherfucker? Doing good? I'm just shooting out the link right now to everybody as usual per the beginning of my shows. It looks like Mark's still up. So we'll shoot him a link. And Steven Nixon, I'm pretty sure is probably still up around this time. So let's shoot him a link. What up, Ox in the Box? Doing good? Things are pretty good, buddy. Not bad. Just passing out my the link to everybody. Raphael showing me a picture of this little squeaker of a fucking pot plant. It's fucking cute. It's adorable. Yeah, I'm good. Face like a bum. I'm doing good. I'm worried about my friend Steve-O, about my friend Snooch. I know he's having some problems, and I want to wish him the best. And hopefully everything's okay with him. I know he had some issues with his cousin and stuff, man. I don't want to talk about his private life or anything, but I'm just worried about him because he hasn't been on for a couple of days. So I hope everything's okay with him. What up, Fast Rod 483? How you doing, brother? Doing good? I'm just passing out the link as normal for the beginning of my shows. I always try to find the people who are like on the opposite side who's hard to it's hard for them to make it onto the show because of the time difference. I always try to pass out the links to them first, and usually everyone else just joins. What we got on here?
Headwork.
Hey, what up, Headwork? How you doing, buddy?
Sweet, man.
Good, man. Good. Glad you can make it.
Good to be here.
What up, Sebastian?
Hey, Kyle. Hello. How are you doing?
Yeah, sexy motherfucker. How you doing, brother?
Hi. Good evening.
Good, man. So you're still on holiday, right?
Yes, but on Monday I have to start work again.
Oh,
so I'm a bit depressed.
And that's
I just had an interesting conversation with Cons about the Hyperloop.
Oh yeah?
Yep. was pretty interesting. Have you watched some videos about that?
Yeah, I have. I went as soon as we got done as soon as we got done with that that hangout. I went. I looked up the video he was talking about Thunderfoot and his theory of it and everything. And then yeah, I mean it's that's more of like a fucking a rant nitpicking kind of fucking video, but I wouldn't call it a debunking by any means, you know. But I actually read where some Hyperloop actually did a rebuttal to all his to all the stuff he was saying in his video, and they fucking nailed it out perfectly, dude. Like, you know, they just debunked his debunk, dude. You know, they were like going over everything, and they're like, no, they're like, it's like this and what this is. Oh, Sergeant Shell, perfect guy, man. We're just discussing the Hyperloop. I went and I checked out that video you were talking about, and I actually read some shit from some of the engineers at Hyperloop One who actually wrote out a thing on Reddit about his video in particular, and like, you know, they reviewed it, all the stuff that he was claiming, all the stuff that he was saying. You know, they were able to answer all the questions and say this is why this is and that's why this is, and you know, and all the other stuff. And it was actually pretty good, man. You should actually read it, dude.
You talking to me, bro?
Yeah, I'm talking to you, buddy.
Hey, all you guys online, you gotta adopt a pet, man. Trying to adopt pets here.
Where the fuck are you, dude?
Yeah, I'm not gonna stay on too long.
Are you?
I'm causing a lot of noise.
Yeah, that is a lot of noise, man. I'm gonna have to put you on mute, brother.
In the dark shelter?
Yeah, no problem. No problem.
And conducive to YouTube.
All right. Yeah. So what's up, Cons? How you doing, buddy?
Hi, Cons.
I'm doing fine. Just being pissed off about Elon Musk and the Hyperloop situation. So
why are you pissed off about Elon Musk and the Hyperloop situation?
well, actually, I'm just like watching the videos. I've been watching the videos of Thunderfoot months ago, like maybe, I don't know, a year ago or so, and now the sergeant brought it up again, and yeah, I'm getting worked up because it's so stupid. We talked about this earlier today.
It's kind of pointless.
It's so stupid.
It is. It's pointless.
It's so stupid.
Yeah, but it's fun. And on another note, I want to apologize to Sebastian. Sorry, Sebastian. I really mistook you for Raphael, working in the lab. Because Raphael was the one working in the lab, not you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's Raphael. Yeah.
Forgot to mention you also play World of Warcraft.
What?
He's got the fucking chair for it, dude. I'll tell you what, man. Headwork, let me see that guitar. Throw that shit back up again, dude.
Oh yeah, it's Dave Mustaine. Dave Mustaine, you know, Metallica, not Metallica, the other ones, Megadeth.
Oh shit, dude.
Nice. Yeah, pretty cool.
That's slick, baby.
Yeah, it's got the skull shit on it.
That's
nice.
Badass, man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
So everyone's we got a hurricane coming towards England now, so that's fucking great.
England gets hurricanes.
Yeah, hurricane is coming to. Yeah, it's Ophelia. Ophelia.
Oh fuck!
It's coming straight for Ireland, UK, and then after that is another storm cell after that. So that's going to be fun.
I didn't even know you guys get hurricanes over there.
Well, apparently we do now because everyone's insinuating that you know, the HARP projects, you know, Rothschild Islands spewing out fucking who knows what else. You know, we've all seen it on the fucking Google Earth that Rothschild, you know, Rothschild's Island. If you look, there's a massive grid system there. It's like that's not fucking natural. It's not natural at all.
My question is, when was the last time England ever got a hurricane? I've never heard of that.
I think we got pretty, but you know the problem is because of the cooler winds. You see, the cooler seas.
Correct.
So obviously it will downgrade, but they're suspecting a Category 1, maybe Category 2, and it was just hurl into Ireland and across UK, then swirl back round into Europe. But then there's another storm cell coming from Canada after that. So fuck it.
Well, see, when you got shit fucking like temperatures heating up around the world, that shit's gonna fucking happen.
Yeah.
But that's all part of natural. That's all part of the natural evolution of the planet, man. We go through these temperature and climate changes.
Yeah, exactly. And we're going through one right now.
We'll always be going through one.
Well, yeah.
It never stops.
It's the sun. It's the sun.
That's why I hate these doomsdayers. The truth is that we're all gonna fucking die one day, whether there's a cataclysm or not. So it's like if you can't.
Oh, maybe you're gonna die, motherfucker, but not me.
No, Kyle and I are gonna stay alive forever.
We can't be all immortal like you.
Sergeant Shill said the same thing as me at the same time. We're both like, not us. We're gonna live forever, dude. Don't forget, we're fucking Americans, dude.
If there's any truth to the only the good die young, well, fuck, I'm booked up for the next couple of millennia then.
Yeah, I was gonna,
fuck that.
I'll fucking live forever, dude.
We smoke, we're gonna fucking die anyway. So what the fuck's the matter?
Hey, we'll visit your funeral.
Yeah, have you got adamantium in your bones? Then you might get somewhere.
Here in West Palm Beach, these cars are as common as Honda Civics.
Wow. I wouldn't mind one of them.
Dude, fucking Florida sucks balls.
How you doing, buddy?
Hey, you can call me James. That's my name.
James. Now, thank God, it's so much better than your fucking screen name, dude.
I know. I just use that screen name because I go on a lot of chat and different videos and stuff, and I don't want to disclose my real name to everybody. But you guys are cool, so I don't care.
Yeah, exactly.
What, somebody else from Florida?
Yeah, I lived in South Florida most of my life, and I moved up to Kentucky about 10 months ago. I'm staying here. I'll end up going back down there sooner or later.
Yeah, I'm down in West Palm, man, but I'm
from
eager
Stewart.
to get the fuck out, dude. I don't want to move back to the state. Yeah, man, I used to fucking go down the bike night in Stewart and shit, and on the Thursdays, and then what's called Port St. Lucie. I was living up in Vero for the longest time.
Yeah, I lived in Port St. Lucie, like a mile from the beach, man. It's a great place.
When are you coming to Washington, Robert?
Well, we were aiming for this fall, but it's going to look like it's going to be like a fucking winter or spring move at the latest. I'm actually shopping trailers right now for my truck. I've got my eye on this 28-foot enclosed trailer, triple axle. And yeah, the price is right, man. So I might jump on that.
Hell yeah, dude. That'd be fucking awesome. You gotta fucking stop over here when you get your ass down here, right?
Dude, I'm going to go on to the sunny side of Washington State there. I'm going to go on the east side of the Cascadia Mountain Range.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Now I heard the other side's much better, but
well, the other side's
cool. So fuck the other side.
Dude, I wouldn't mind living down near the base of fucking Mount Rainier or something, man. You know what I mean?
No, dude, wouldn't that be fucking beautiful?
It is, man. It is.
What up, Jax?
Yeah, hey, Jax. We were talking about you this morning. Talking mad shit.
Yeah, I woke up at 5:30 and you guys were on. I was like, I didn't want to join because I was so tired, so I just listened and fell asleep listening to it.
Oh yeah, dude,
I was first on earlier. Yeah,
I was fighting off a toothache. But
you're in a different time zone, right? Like you guys are like
we're Pacific time.
Yeah,
I'm way behind. I'm
Eastern time.
I'm fucking nearly 7:30 now.
It's 2:30 in the afternoon.
7:26 p.m.
I was surprised to come back live already.
Oh yeah, dude. I was well, we did the one last night and it started late because we had to wait for UFO bro to hop on and then Alex couldn't do it, and then I talked to Alex this morning and he was all fucking felt all shitty because he didn't have to, he couldn't make it because, you know, he had to get up early today, so he went to bed early. So I was like, well, fuck, dude, you know, I got to do one for all the guys who can't join, you know, at night or whatever, because it's like, you know, right now it's like it's nighttime for everyone else. Like, what time is it, Sebastian, where you're at?
8:30 p.m.
8:30 p.m. and it's the same for you, right, Cons?
7:30.
That's a decent time.
Yeah.
Every time for me, it's either like fucking in the middle of the night or the crack of dawn.
It's 2:30 here.
Like for them, this is like the perfect time for them over there because it's like, you know, it's like 8 at night or whatever, which is like, you know, like the good time for us over here, you know. So
Yeah.
I want to make sure like we can do it at a normal time for everybody, you know.
Balance.
Dude, it is so fucking muggy and sticky down here, dude.
Fucking Florida, God, I know, dude. That place is fucking terrible. You know what, dude? I'll tell you what. I went to Florida one year for Christmas, and I was fucking blown away, dude. It was fucking 80 degrees. I was swimming in the ocean for fucking Christmas, dude. I was like, what? No fucking way.
I live less than 2 miles from the beach, right? And since I've been back, I got back in March 2013. I've only been to the beach once.
How come?
That's what happens when you live there, though. You know what I mean? Like the fucking
you stop going and shit like that. Yeah, you know. Yeah. It's like New Yorkers don't give a fuck about the Statue of Liberty, you know.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
You know, fuck, man.
And you could always go in the winter months down here. You go down the winter months down here, and the beach is covered with tourists and Northerners. You could see them because they got all the inflatable bullshit and all.
From October to April.
What's going on with Jax? How come I can't hear anything he's saying? Jax, is your mic working?
Caught up in his beard.
Nah, you got no sound, buddy.
No sound check.
I was walking around this adoption drive thing for animals, and I heard the notification. I'm like, what? And I go look, and I said, fuck, he's on again. I was like, shit.
Yeah, this is my favorite YouTube channel because nobody else does what you do. You know, I'm putting people on, speak, let them speak and say what they have to say. You know, I mean, everybody else just puts their channel on and they'll let you speak maybe or put you on, but you're the only one that does this that I know of. You know, and I like the UFOs, so that's my shit.
Exactly. You know, it's all about the UFOs, man. But it's like I like to give everyone their chance to come on here and say what's up. You know, I like to get everyone involved in it, and you know that makes it I make it like a channel like that I want to see. Like if I'm just surfing on YouTube and I come across a channel where I'm like, oh hey, anyone can join and come on there and say what's up, dude. You know, and they're not like you know, other channels are real particular about like fucking it's all about them, you know, and it's like it's their channel and they might have someone with them on screen or whatever, but they don't really do hangouts like where everyone's invited and shit. Like always make it a point to go say what's up to everyone in the comment section. And speaking of, let's see who's all in the comment section. So what up, Grant Allen? How you doing, buddy?
Can you hear me now?
They don't like us cussing.
Yeah, Jax, now we can hear you.
Jax, are you on?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now we can hear you, buddy. Mr. Sevens by, how you doing, buddy? Gaming Masters, how you doing, buddy? Lee, doing good? I always like to make it a point to come on and say what's up to everybody. And can you please do not say bad words? Augustus, no. What the fuck? Are you serious, dude? Have you ever watched UFO Proof before?
Fuck.
Holy shit. If you don't like bad words, this is not your channel, buddy. I'm sorry, Augustus.
Don't watch Breaking Bad either.
You know, I mean, I've seen you on the channel before, man. I think you got to be used to us cussing. What up, Joseph Flickinger? It's 420 somewhere. It's 420 right here, man. You doing good, Lee? Good. What up, Sean? How you doing, buddy?
Hey, what did I miss? Did somebody bitch?
Someone said faintly profanity, maybe. I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah, you know.
Something like fuck, shit, can, whatever.
Yeah, he don't like the fucking cuts, man.
Yeah, he said we're the devil.
Well, it's better to be alive than than not.
True that.
No, you know, and it's funny because I seen him on. He asked me the other day. He was like, it was like, what did he say? Like he asked me a question, or
Hey, real quick, I gotta say one thing. I fucking love yoga pants.
You mean yoga dork, dude?
No, yoga pants.
Oh, I thought you were talking about yoga dork. Why do you love yoga pants, dude?
I can't even believe you have to ask that question.
Let your balls hang.
I don't know why you don't wear yoga pants, do you, dude?
Only for you.
Oh, well, if it's just for me, well, then I suppose it's okay.
So UFO, whilst we're at it, if I could throw in something here, what about that sheriff that was on, you know, the conference yesterday? And he was fucking clearly affected emotionally, shaking, and the fucking FBI guys staring at him like as if to say, "Get it right, get it right."
I didn't watch that shit. I'm not sure what you're talking about, man.
It's basically I'm sure the other guys know what I'm talking about. Maybe a couple of you guys.
The Vegas press conference.
The Las Vegas, the latest one, right? He's clearly visibly shaking. He's visibly upset. But you can see the way the FBI guy is breathing down his fucking neck. It's just fucking clear as day.
Yeah, there's something weird on that shit. I noticed that too. Like, but it's also too, a lot of their timelines are getting all fucked up. There's other people reporting contrary to their reporting, and I think he's feeling the heat.
Yep. I get, you know what, I get, you know, I'm just an instinctual person. I get the feeling that cop just sort of feels like everything he's ever done for his entire career has been a fucking waste of time.
Yeah, and who's the guy that's standing over top of him?
That's the feeling I get fit from him. It feels like he's why is he even bothered being a cop when the FBI just waltzed in and just fucking changed the parameters?
And you always see that guy standing right behind him staring at him.
The thing with Vegas is that they fucking the police reported a timeline that was in fact wrong because the security guard got fucking shot and reported like a guy with a gun something like 6 minutes beforehand or whatever, you know. And of course, you know, it's like, of course, the conspiracy theorists are going to jump all over this shit. You know, of course they are. That's probably what the worst thing is that they're probably just, you know, they're like, oh God, here we fucking go. And they're going to jump all over this just because the fucking cops reported the fucking, the time wrong. But it's like, that's the whole point of, you know, investigating. It doesn't happen that minute, you know. It takes time for them to make sure that they have all the information and make sure they get it all out to everybody. And, you know, they report what they know at the time. And as new information develops, then they add to it. You know, if a new piece of evidence appears, then they just add to it, you know. But they're not going to know everything immediately right off the bat, you know.
Oh.
So
Well, that sheriff has been consistently clear about that too. He's stated that, you know, this is what we know as of now.
yeah, you know, and that's the way it should be.
Yeah. It's just he looks so fucking uncomfortable, you know. You don't need to be a fucking rocket scientist or a psychologist to see how uncomfortable he is.
Well, who's to say why he's uncomfortable or not? I mean, for all we know, he had to take a shit. Who knows?
No, you don't need to. I don't know. I can pretty much tell when someone needs a shit and when they're just really fucking uncomfortable.
He might have just been uncomfortable, but you can't tell you can't see why he's uncomfortable.
No.
You can't say,
Or maybe he was uncomfortable and wanted a shit.
you know. Maybe it was both of them, you know. I mean, like maybe, you know, I mean, there could be a million reasons why he's uncomfortable. Probably because you know, he's getting fucking stepped on by fucking everyone saying, oh, well, you know, you couldn't get the timelines right and shit like that. And it's like, dude, let the cops do their fucking jobs, you know, is what their jobs are, to fucking investigate crimes and shit. Let them investigate before you go jumping down their throats over a fucking a time discrepancy when, you know, fucking people are still trying to figure out what the hell even happened, you know?
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
You know, let them do their investigation, man.
That's
You know, these guys.
I mean, it's a big event. You know, there's a lot of fucking. I mean, if they, you know, there's so many bullets. I mean, you've got, you know, this case will probably drag on for years.
I want to know why the FBI has anything to even do with it. You know, did the Las Vegas PD, did they call them in and ask for their help?
Probably not.
Because you got to assume, like, I don't see why they would if it wasn't.
Within the standard procedure in America, the FBI usually take on cases like that where it's X amount of kills and then they step in.
Is that usually what they do? I mean, like,
I don't know.
Looks like a sweet bud, buddy.
That's my presumption.
Oh, that looks like a fucking arrowhead, dude. What is that, like Clovis head?
Yeah, they're arrowheads. Right here where my family lives, this yard.
Yeah,
it's back from the Civil War times, and my dad finds these in the yard all the time. Check this one.
Really?
Yeah, look at this one.
Wow, you know, those don't really look too much like Indian arrowheads. Those look like Clovis spears, man.
You think so?
Yeah, dude. That means they're fucking really, really old. A lot older than Civil War time.
Yeah, look, you can see that. Look at this.
Look at the flint mapping on that, dude.
I got more of them. I mean, he found some fossilized.
Why is everybody's camera off?
Everyone's camera's on, brother.
Here's one with the.
What up, Cons? Yeah, that looks like a newer one. See, that looks like one that would be from you know, maybe the Civil War era before then. You know,
you see them.
That's fucking cool, dude.
Here's the last one.
Very cool.
But yeah, he's got fossilized bones and stuff too. He thinks it's from like
those first ones you showed look like Clovis spears, man, or Clovis tips, dude. I mean, that they could be yeah, they could be like 30,000 years old, man. No, the one before that, the other one.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, like that one.
Hey, this is my daughter, man.
Let's see your daughter, man. Hello, sweetie.
Hi.
How old's your daughter?
12.
12. You're not letting her watch UFO Proof, are you? Oh God, don't do that, dude. You're a scar for life.
No, she don't watch it, but she's here with me at this animal camp.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah, I mean, can you believe like Blake and Brent? Like, I'm like, I hope they don't let Cameron watch fucking UFO Proof, dude. What up, Cons? Is your mic even working, dude? You ain't even you're not even saying shit. No, your mic, no sound, man.
No.
That's why I don't understand how you lot don't get no feedback. Doesn't fucking make any sense to me, and I'm a musician, so I don't get it.
Are you hearing me?
There you go.
Now we can hear you.
Now we can hear you, buddy.
I was reacting when I was talking. So, now I know. I was just
You're just sitting there talking to yourself.
Yeah, exactly. I was this one sergeant's daughter is like 12 years old. In 1 year, she would be like as old as I am right now. So that's
oh, hey, Robert, guess what, dude? You know what? Jack said to me that I thought would be a good idea. Oh, did we lose Sergeant Schill?
No, he's still there.
Where'd you go? Anyway, guys,
Well, he might be frozen.
who wants to see a fucking throwdown between Sergeant Schill and Sean?
Yes, please.
Oh, who wants to see that shit, dude? Sergeant Schill, can you hear us,
I
buddy?
want to see that.
No, I didn't hear what you said.
Jack suggested something earlier today to me, and I thought it would be a great idea. He said, how about we get a throwdown between
Very
you
good
and
idea.
Sean?
Any day, any.
What did he say?
I think he said any time, any day.
any
time in a year.
That's what, yeah, he said any time.
Anyway.
Sean, are you on here? Sean, if you're on here, man.
I'm warning him though. Be prepared.
Yeah,
Take
Sean,
notes and be prepared.
He's down to have a throwdown.
This can be good. This can be really good.
I said it's going to be fun. Again, I want to see you guys. We'll set up a time date if you're unable to do it right now or whatever. Obviously, you know, Sergeant Schill is at the animal shelter, so it might not be a pristine time for him to throw down. But I definitely want to see it. So if you're down, name a fucking time and a day, and Sergeant Schill is willing to throw down, dude. We have fucking 2 right hawks going at it, man. That'd be fucking great.
I love a good debate.
Oh, you know,
Go ahead, Jack.
Okay.
I just figured they have an ongoing beef right now, and you know, with
I
Shill,
don't like beef. I just don't like beef. I don't got no beef. I just don't appreciate being fucking straight out called a liar by somebody who don't even know the facts himself. It's fucked up, no matter how you look at it.
Well,
no one knows the facts. No one knows the facts.
Yeah.
No, but he straight called what I said as bullshit, and it turns out what I said was fucking correct.
It's true.
You know, you got a big enough mouth to call me a fucking liar online, but not a big enough mouth to admit that you were wrong. That's fucked up.
Hello, Rob. Kazaborowski. Kazaborowski. Am I saying that right? How you doing, Rob? Doing
My
good?
wife.
Oh, hi.
What? Hang on. I can't see. Put your wife back on.
Did you can't see
Hello.
video?
Hello, Mrs. Schill. How you doing?
Mrs. Schill. That's awesome. That's awesome. I'm going to use that.
Mrs. Schill.
No, but back to this debate, like whatever the subject is, like let me know. That's fine. I have no beef with the dude. I just don't appreciate being fucking called a fucking liar, bro. You know what I mean? There was no reason for that.
Well, that's the debate right there.
I never personally attacked anybody on this fucking channel ever. I've never attacked their opinion. I never attacked the validity of their words, but yet I was. So, you know, I think that's what's fucked up.
Oh yeah, no, you know, well, I mean, you know, like Jack said, when he brought it up to me, I was like, you know what, that's a great idea, dude. It let you guys settle your grievances and work it out, and we can all sit at home and watch it and fucking eat popcorn and fucking laugh our asses off, dude. And I will gladly fucking post that shit and moderate it for you guys. Let you two go at.
Not only that,
Yeah, that's fine.
UFO proof isn't David Dimbleby, so yeah.
That's right.
I didn't catch that last part. What?
I said UFO proof is not exactly David Dimbleby, is he? So it's always going to be on that higher level. On that, he's down here and UFO's up here somewhere. Oh,
You guys should have seen that throwdown the other night.
Yeah, like I said, I've got nothing against the dude personally. I don't even know the motherfucker. You know what I mean? But on that same note, I'll still give that person the same respect and not straight out call him a fucking liar, you know? And when the person isn't even there to defend themselves, that's fucked up. But, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'll gladly debate anytime, any subject. That's fine.
That's another Kyle.
Another Kyle.
Yeah.
That's my son, Kyle. That's my son, Kyle.
Right. Snooch, man, that's what I was saying. That, you know, when I first started this, when I first started to hang out, man, I was saying I was worried about you because I hadn't heard from you in a couple of days. I know you had some shit going on at home and everything, and I'm hoping everything worked out. Okay, man. You know. Augustus Wilson says, I see security 10, but I know like.
Hey, Kyle, do you think this is a fossilized horn?
Hang on. Take a look. I think it's what? A fossilized horn?
Yeah, or something like that.
Oh, well, back it up a little bit.
See the marrow?
Oh, it looks like one.
Yeah, you know, that's hard to say, man. That, you know, I mean, it does. It looks like it looks like maybe petrified wood, or a really weird fucking rock. But it
Yeah,
does
we
look like
find
a
all
horn.
kinds of-
It does look
find
like a horn, but just a little bit different than like an actual horn, like, you know, like an antler or something does, you know?
Yeah, it looks like
A
antlers.
plant antler.
We find all kinds of stuff here. You know, there's all these rocks and it's in the mountains. You know, we live like by overhangs and cliffs. You know, we got, you know,
Yeah,
there's
dude.
bears around here.
Where's that at?
It's Kentucky, South Central Kentucky, like 20 miles from Tennessee.
Okay.
It's pretty cool here.
That's cool, dude. Fuck yeah, dude. That's awesome, man.
And
So,
Boone National Forest.
everything is up. So it seems like is everything still
Good old Kentucky. So
back
many
going,
cousins, so little beds.
well, we're gonna pray for you, Snooch. You know, Steve-O. I hope everything's okay with your cousin, man. You know, Steve-O's cousin, you know, just had he's in the hospital, man. You know, and so
Oh,
you know,
wow.
yeah, it's really bad. I don't want to be blasting his condition on, you know, on new, you know, internet or whatever, because it's no one's business unless he wants to tell them, you know. But
Well, I hope everything
yeah,
works out.
he's fucking, yeah, he's in bad shape, man, you know, and it's fucking, you know, he's in our prayers, man.
Yeah, man, we pray for you, brother.
That's great.
I'm gonna put myself on
We're
mute
glad to
here.
hear it, Snooch. Oh, it's Renee. Oh, I saw a bunch of emojis. How did I guess? It's fucking Renee Cruz, dude. We didn't see it fucking coming.
What's happening in the chat?
You too, Snooch. We got your back, brother. Oh yeah, Steve-O, no problem, man. Yeah, you know, that's fucking also, you know, when I say Steve-O, that's Snooch, you guys. So you guys can also call him fucking Steve-O. You know, now we can say it on here. He gave me permission. He's like, you can call me Steve-O on when we do hangouts now. You don't always have to call me Snooch, whatever. So just so everyone knows, man.
Like you
still,
call me
I'm no,
because it sounds like I might be of the other persuasion. My name's Jay.
Cons, you know, mainly the mod is for people who are on the channel like all the time, like surfing a comment section, like fucking like Jason does all the time, you know. Snooch is always on here, and they go from, you know, the, you know, just the other videos and stuff, and like moderate the videos and not just on, you know, the live streams or whatever. But yeah, you know, and that's why Sergeant Shill's wondering why he hasn't got a wrench by his name, you know. Well, it's like, it's not just the lives. They gotta do this, man, and do that, you know. You gotta,
Man, come on.
fucking moderate something, dude.
Like,
Other than that,
yeah,
you're just
I'm
sitting here with a
pretty
fucking
cool.
wrench on your name. You think you're
I'm
the shit. Of course, you were a mod, so I might as well fucking make you. I don't know how you're not a mod still. Whatever happened to that? How come you're not a mod?
You see? I have no idea. I was a mod, and
Did you change accounts or something?
No, do you remember you took off all the mods?
No, I
You
gave
know-
it back to Cons, man. Cons, I gave it back to you, right? Remember? Yeah, I remember that, Jax.
I was.
Yeah, but like when that came back, on, I gave everyone I gave them, I put the mods back on, and Cons had his. Like, this must have just happened like a fucking week ago or someone. Like, I mean, last I remember, you were a mod, dude.
Yeah, I was once, at least once. Then it.
How long ago were you a mod? Did this
I don't
switch
know,
over
it was
where you're not a mod?
4 months ago or something. I have no
What?
idea. Yeah, this is a long time ago.
No. Oh, fucking
I
whatever.
was kicking flat earthers out of your chat. And they're all gone now, which is sad, because I really miss the flat earth theories, guys.
All right, yeah, that's true. You know, I remember you doing that, but I mean, I always thought you were a fucking mod, dude. I was like, I didn't actually realize that you weren't a mod anymore, dude.
Yeah, I'm wearing the UFO proof hoodie.
No, you're fucking not, dude.
Come on. Stop calling me out.
Shit ain't even signed, dude. Check your hood, see if it's signed.
Stop calling me out.
Marijuana.
Don't do that.
The PS ain't working. The wheel
Oh
stopped.
my god! Oh my god! I'm a mod. It's so awesome. I'm gonna kick all you out of chat.
Jason Balance says, "Isn't snooch a slang word for lady parts,
like-
or have I got that
No,
wrong?"
it's-
And then everyone's laughing. They're like, "No, that's snatch, dude."
That's the best way to
Yeah,
piss off a
not
mod.
snooch, it's snatch. I know snooch from fucking what's it, Jay and Silent Bob. That's how I know, like fucking snoochins, you know, like fucking snoogans.
Yeah, I love that movie.
Seriously.
Fucking movie's awesome, man.
It is. That's the funniest shit.
This shit's so fucking great, man. Oh, I have a UFO story for you if you like. Sure, of course, buddy. Tell us.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah, snooch right here. Mallrats movie, Jay and Silent Bob playing the term. Yep, see, I thought that's fucking right, dude. Because I was like, that's how I know it. I know it from Jay and Silent Bob, dude. And their best fucking movie was Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, dude. I mean, that was the funniest fucking, like, Kevin Smith movie.
Yeah, it's brilliant. I loved it.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. And Khan says, who wanted to be banned?
Using his powers already.
Oh, yeah, Snoochie Boochies, man. Yeah. That's funny, dude.
You know, Stifler's in that movie, or whatever his fucking name was. The actor.
Oh, yeah, dude. That shit was funny when he's fucking the sheep.
Yeah, he
No,
they
would you
couldn't
fuck a
handle the
sheep if
scenes.
you were a sheep? Oh,
Yeah,
I bet your
yeah.
sweet ass I would.
They couldn't handle that, could they? They were not. They weren't dealing with that
That
scene
shit
too
was
well.
funny as hell, dude. He says, Snooch says, Kevin Smith is a movie god. Yes, he is, dude. Fucking Kevin Smith movies are great, man. You know,
Yeah.
he's an excellent writer, man. Excellent producer, director, man. He does a great job all around, man.
You know, I'd
his,
like if they
acting
make,
his acting isn't too shabby either, man. I thought he always does a great job in acting as well, man. But I guess he don't really like his acting.
I'd love it if they make a Furry Freak Brothers movie.
A what?
The Furry Freak Brothers. They're like, I'm sure some of you stoners will know the Furry Freak Brothers. It's I think it's a Dutch comic. Check it out. You'll see. It's fucking brilliant. If they could turn that into a movie, it would be brilliant. It would be one of the best stoner movies ever.
Oh, you know who turns up? Who does good
Fabulous
comic book
Furry Freak
movies?
Brothers.
Who's one of my favorite directors is Guillermo del Toro. You guys like any of his stuff?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
fucking love Guillermo del Toro. I think he's one of the best directors, man. I mean, next to fucking, I think like James Cameron is probably the best director, but I think Guillermo del Toro is probably number 2, or like even with James Cameron, you know.
Yeah, Hellboy was really great.
There's that
Fucking
name sounds so
Hellboy
familiar.
rocked
What has he done?
Guillermo del Toro's done like Pacific Rim, Hellboy, did Pan's Labyrinth. He won a bunch of awards for Pan's Labyrinth. He did The Devil's Backbone. Fucking, you know, man, he does a bunch of kick-ass movies, dude.
Didn't he
He's
do the
doing a new,
remake of?
Go ahead, Jax.
Didn't he do the remake for Werewolf?
For what?
Werewolf. Universal
I think
remake
so.
of Werewolf. Wolfman.
What? No, that wasn't Guillermo del Toro, was it? No, that's
think so.
Benicio del Toro. You're thinking of Benicio del Toro, the actor.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but I think the other guy.
for 11.
I think the other Del Toro directed it. Pretty sure.
No, he didn't. I don't think he directed it.
Look it up.
Yeah, he does fucking, dude. His movies are super. The new Pacific Rim looks fucking awesome as shit, dude. I can't wait to see that shit, man.
Man, that movie's so awesome.
Pacific Rim scares the shit out of me. Fucking kaiju, man. Yeah, that's right, Snooch. Fucking, dude, that movie is great, dude. Like, it's just his directing. One thing I always notice about Guillermo del Toro, if you pay attention, every shot, even when it looks like it's still, it's not. Every single shot of his in the movie is always moving, dude. Every single shot, man. It's like fucking. I think it's really cool, and he'll have it really fucking slow, but it's always fucking moving. He never has a he never has a fucking a mounted shot where it's just set up on a tripod and just like the camera's just locked in. It's never just a locked in shot, dude. His are always moving, man. It's fucking awesome, dude. He's such a visionary director, man.
Have you seen the trailers for Geostorm, Carl?
No, I just saw a fucking. An ad for it, but I didn't see anything else other than just like Geostorm, and then that was it. What's that supposed to be, man?
It's a fucking fucked up fucking Geostorm shit. It's almost like, yeah, just wake us up, why don't you?
What's it about?
Fucking serious fucking global change and you know, the whole shit that everyone goes on about YouTube all fucking day long.
Oh no shit, dude.
Yeah,
It's like a natural disaster film.
Joe Butler. I used to know a woman that used to fucking know that guy, and she said he was an asshole. I believe her.
Yeah, that Geo's like fucking those fucking disaster movies got played the fuck out, dude. Like in fucking like I got done with them in like fucking 2001. I was like, I'm done with disaster movies, dude. Like they're fucking. There's so many of them. I'm like, they're fucking whack now, dude.
It's like to try and tell us the inevitable, you know.
You know, this is like, all right, come on, dude.
There's no doomsday to any of this. If you've got half a fucking brain in your head, you'll know that inevitably one day shit's going down.
Oh yeah, but I'm talking about just in the sense of movies, you know, of like, you know, like shooting video and shit like that. You know, like I'm just saying, like that's just kind of played the fuck out, dude. Like the whole disaster movie, whether it's a fucking or Deep Impact or fucking The Day After Tomorrow or whatever.
There's always a happy ending, right? I mean, I don't know if I was you, but if I was a producer or director, I would create a really fucked up ending. You know, where everyone.
You know what was
there's some little glimmer of hope at the end of it, where the natives in the Amazons survive and everyone else gets fucked up.
You know what's a good movie with a fucking awesome ending was A Cabin in the Woods. Did you guys ever see that?
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
The fucking at the end where they're just like, fucking, they just let the Titans take over, and they're like, who gives a? They're like, fuck the world, let the monsters take over, and so the bad guys win in the end. Dude, I'm like, it's fucking awesome, dude.
Just go give up in the end. Yeah.
That movie was good. That was a lot better than I thought it would be, man. I thought it was just gonna be a cheesy horror flick, man. But you know, OMG, fan fucking tastic. What's that?
Did I miss somebody?
Stephen Parker saying, sorry, bro, I have no idea what to talk about. So what? Get the fuck out of here. Oh, my ancient high-tech videos almost at 400,000 views, dude.
Do you watch Bright Insight?
Oh, yeah, dude. I've seen some of his stuff, man. As a matter of fact, he actually fucking copied one of my fucking videos and fucking like made his own video. He took one of my theories and made his own fucking video about it. You guys know that? And he's actually a pretty good channel, dude. Like fucking, he's got a lot of fucking, you know, he posts a lot of cool shit, dude. He took a video of mine because I a long time ago I posted a theory about the pyramid being built on a pre-existing mound or mountain, and he fucking made a video about that, you know, just a little bit ago, and it popped up in my notification somehow, and I checked out the video and I was like, I'm like, this dude's fucking taking my fucking my theory and shit. In fact, he was naming the shit that I named my video like as fucking evidence for it. You know, he basically just, you know, took what I said and everything and just made his own video out of it.
And Carl, isn't that the soup of knowledge, right? I mean, the fact that you guys are doing that means that you kind of like in the face of Egyptology, which just wants to blanket wash the history.
Oh yeah, absolutely, dude. You know, but it's just I thought it was cool because it's like I actually I really like his channel. I like the he does, man, you know, and he does have a lot of good insight on stuff, and I thought it was actually kind of like flattering that he fucking basically fucking copied my theory, made his own video about it. But I'm like, he did mention that he's like, well, there's some other YouTubers who have brought this up, so he wasn't acting like he was the first one to bring it up or anything. So I'm like, and that's pretty cool, you know. But so I just think that's interesting that that he saw the video and said, and took it to enough to say, hey, that's a fucking good theory, because he actually says that that's what he believes now, and a lot of people who see my video on it actually agree with it and say the same thing. And when they present the evidence to him, he even used like Abu Rawash, which I used in my video as fucking evidence supporting that theory and everything. He used the exact fucking pyramid that I used and everything. So I'm like, yeah, fucking I like Bright Insight, especially I like him even more now that he's using my shit. Even if I'm not getting credit from him, even if I know he's not mentioning my name, dude, we all know where it came from,
What theory was that, Kyle? I'm sorry, I missed that. I was driving in the
It's a YouTube channel called Bright Insight. He's I think it's called Jimmy. He used to be a Marine. Yeah, that's all I know.
He did a video on my theory that the pyramid, the Great Pyramid, was built on a pre-existing mound or mountain, and I presented a bunch of evidence suggesting why this was true or why this could be the case. And he made a video of the same thing, the exact same theory as I have. In fact, he used the exact same evidence I had, and just made basically his own video from it. And because he believes that that's the case now, So I think he must have come across my video and watched it and then said, yeah, this is a fucking good theory, and made his own video on it. And then I think that helps support, I love it, dude. I want fucking more people to see it and fucking more people to make their own videos on it, dude, and fucking get it out there, because I think it's fucking true, man. The more I look around, the more I research, the more evidence supports this theory of mine, dude. The more evidence I find supporting it, dude. So, I think there's definitely something to it. And if you guys haven't seen it, for anyone who's watching right now, if you haven't seen it, you can go and look up my video. I have one called the Tomb of Osiris, and at the end of that video, I kind of go into the theory a little bit, and then I have a full video that has a lot more evidence on it, and it's called "Is This How the Pyramids Were Built?" And that basically, that video is all about the theory of the pyramid, the Great Pyramid, being built on a pre-existing mound or mountain, whatever. And it goes into a lot of detail, and it gives you a lot of a lot of different pieces of evidence connecting it together and showing you why. Yeah, it's called "Is This How They Built the Great Pyramid? Update on UFO Theater Interview." So that's the name of the video. In fact, I'll post a link for it for anyone who's watching right now. If you guys want to go and check out this video, you can, because it's actually really good, man. And I came up with this theory, and then they did a video, and then this guy kind of copied it, man. Oh, what was he saying? And maybe we watched the video we posted on the interview we did with you on the subject. Oh, yeah, that's absolutely right, dude. And maybe he watched, and maybe he did. He could have watched my video, or he could have watched Third Phase's video, because Third Phase did a video on the same fucking subject, man. I'm pretty sure I know how they built the pyramids. Yes, we know how you think they built the pyramids. All right, flat Nibiru.
That was a fucking brilliant video, by the way, Carl. That was just, who the fuck did you get to do them voices of the cousin brothers?
Oh, that was our friend Tom TM Cleanfield, man. And we were writing on. We were supposed to get them. They actually agreed, and I see them on here right now. You guys should come on here, Blake, Brant, if you guys have time. I don't know if you can. You guys should come on here. We were supposed to actually do a third one, and they were going to come on and be a part of it too, man. And fucking, we had it all written out, and then I got a hold of fucking Blake and Brant, and they were waiting for me to get a hold of Tom, and I tried Googling him, and tried getting him up on Hangouts, everything, and I guess at the time he was at his sister's house, and they had no internet. Like, I don't know, like he couldn't even like do anything online, or he was like, he could just like talk on the phone or something fucking stupid and whack. I forget what it was, but he couldn't fucking do it, man. So that kind of sucked, and so it just got brushed away, man. But it was gonna be super funny. Like we wrote it out, man, to make it be really funny, and then Third Phase was actually gonna help us with it and be in it, and which would have made it fucking awesome, dude. We wrote this awesome part for them, and I'd love to fucking actually get it done too.
You know, that's the sort of shit that makes you go viral.
That shit's fucking funny. Oh, you guys think that's fucking bad? You want to know what's going to be great? You guys know this guy, and Third Phase. If you guys are on here, check this out, dude. You're gonna love this. You guys know Igor Kryan or whatever his name is?
Yeah,
I've seen this.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, dude, I got a fucking video that I'm fucking spoofing him in, dude. Like, you know, I'm not just taking one of his videos and debunking it. I'm just making a copy. Like, I'm making a spoof of an Igor video, like his style of videos, dude. I'm making fucking a video of him, and it's fucking great, dude. And I'm just gonna make fun of this fucker so bad because he's so stupid. His videos are so fucking whack, and I'm not telling anyone to go watch them because if you do, your fucking eyeballs might burn out of your fucking skull, dude. Because it's that fucking stupid, man. His videos are so. I swear to God, dude. I saw a video where he was going off about how he's a fucking fashion designer, and he's got this new design where he dresses women up in duct tape, puts like electrical tape on them.
Nice.
And he thinks he's a fucking fashion designer because he stuck a piece of fucking tape to a chick's nipple. He's like, yeah, dude, I'm a fashion designer. It's like fucking for real. And this bitch looked scared out of her mind. She had her hand on the door, like she was getting ready to fucking run the whole time. Like it was fucking freaky as hell, dude.
Sounds legit.
Is this some kind of a white slavery stuff we're talking about?
The what?
Is this some kind of white slavery we're talking about?
Dude, it's fucking
getting taped.
It's nuts, man. You gotta see it, dude. You gotta go see it, Cons. It's fucking great, dude. It's
the guy,
so
I don't know.
unbelievably bad.
The guy I get most kicks out of at the moment is an English guy called Dan Shelley 777. You just got to get just a couple of videos of that guy, and it will just blow your fucking head clean off. It's like this guy is a classic, insane YouTuber.
These insane guys are so fucking funny to watch. They're so stupid and so insane that you just like it's I'm just saying maybe they might even need to regulate YouTube because I'm just saying
I think so.
People are dangerous, dude.
He's fucking dangerous. Like last year, the world was going to end. The world, I don't know. Look, I say to you, look, he keeps going on about being prepared, right? Be prepared. How can you how much supplies do you need when you're facing a 400-foot tidal wave? There's no being prepared. Fucking hell. It's a fucking bunch of bullshit. The only being prepared is the cunts are up in the space station up there. That's the only level of prepared.
Yeah.
You better buy some floaty wings.
That's what Gas Mask is saying. He's saying I need to be more insane for views, right, dude? If you're crazy, you'll get all kinds of views. That's why I don't get shit for views. Has some pretty good videos, Kyle. Yes, I've actually seen his. Yeah, I've seen some of his stuff. It's pretty cool.
Dr.
Some of his shit I think is fucking whack and stupid as fuck.
It's definitely whack as fuck. But he's Australian. Fuck.
But he's got some good points.
New Zealand.
He's got like some of his videos I think are okay, and his videos per se, the video style is fucking tragically bad. It's unbelievably bad. Okay, but with the subject matter that he talks about is fairly interesting.
Yeah.
The format.
He's like the musician of the Jock trilogy. To me.
But some of his stuff is really out there.
He's very creative.
Pretty crazy,
But you need to
he's from New Zealand.
I thought he was an Aussie.
No, New Zealand.
Okay.
Oh, look, Third Phase. Igor stole content from Third Phase of Moon. What are you talking about? What did they steal from you guys? Are you serious? What fucking bastards, man?
What, Third Phase is on here?
No, yeah, they're on the comment section right now, and they're saying Igor, the fucking guy I'm talking about, actually stole content from him, dude. That motherfucker almost got me fucking kicked off of YouTube, dude.
Hey, what happened to ask the dude from New Phase, Third Phase, whatever happened to that UFO crash on February 18th in 2014 in I think it's like Jack Indian Reservation in Canada. One of them called the fucking Indian chief of the reservation, dude. It was funny.
Did you guys hear that? Oh, hopefully they heard you, man. You know, I'm smoking out of a bomb right now. Oh, we would have to take him to court. Are you serious, man? What the fuck, dude? What fucking bastards, man? Fucking stupid ass Igor. That fucking guy, man. You know, and oh, did he fucking file a counterclaim against your guys' copyright claim? Because that's what I'm thinking. Like, so they must have filed a copyright claim, and then he must have filed a counterclaim, which means that they would have to take him to court, which is the same thing he did to me. He filed a copyright claim against me, and I was like, fuck you, I got every right to use this, you bitch, and I fucking filed a counterclaim, and he didn't follow through with it, you know? Or Security Team 10 got it dropped. It's one or the other, dude.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think of the name of that Indian reservation in Canada.
He says it's Manitoba. They say Manitoba?
Yeah, the Manitoba one.
Yep. You have a link? Who? He's asking, do you have a link?
No, they're the ones who put it out, man.
Oh, he's saying you guys put it out. Yeah, but they got fucking 1,000 videos.
They got 100 million videos.
Yeah, you gotta fucking. I mean, I would take.
Well, how many Indian reservation chiefs do they call at 8 o'clock in the fucking morning of the accident? You know what I mean? It's the one they said it was the Canadian military were doing exercises. That was their cover story.
I don't know, dude. They've been on fucking YouTube for like 9 years, dude. I mean, they might not remember. They might be like, I don't know. Oh, a link to get on the show. Oh, that's what they're talking about. Oh, I'm sorry, you guys. They're like a link. They're talking a link to get on the show.
Let's listen to Fudge.
I'm sorry, you guys. Yeah, hang on. I got you.
So they know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, they know what you're talking about, man. Yeah, they know. That just messed up.
They were entitled to answer for themselves, right?
I'm originally Canadian.
Well, that means you're pretty British then.
Half my family's British, man. From Buckinghamshire.
Yeah, there you go, buddy. Yeah, come on in. Jump on, you guys.
Half my family's from Buckinghamshire.
Oh, guess what? That's where I live right now.
Really?
Yeah, straight up, Milton Keynes.
You ever hear of what JB?
Third Phase paying advertising revenue to you, Kyle? No, I don't think so. I don't think they would advertise on my channel, considering the difference in subscriber count. But you know,
Hey, how's it going, Blake?
Hey, it was you, Blake, right?
Hey, see, I love it now that they come on. What's up, you guys? They come on to actually use their camera for once, dude. Fucking awesome. I hope you guys use it every time, man.
Hey, Blake, was it you or your brother?
What the fuck is that
noise?
There he is.
What is that?
That's the Matrix.
Yeah.
Hang on a second. Hey, everyone, put you guys yourselves on mute real quick.
Agent
Everyone,
Smith.
put yourself on mute. Oh, it's fucking Sergeant Shill, dude. Yeah.
It ain't me.
Nope, it's not you.
No.
Blake, take yourself off mute, dude. It's fucking Blake, man.
Wait, it's an alien thing, right?
Aliens are inferior.
Yeah, definitely. It sounds like an alien.
Yeah, can you hear that, Blake? You guys? Do you guys hear that?
I think some kind of brain thing.
It sounds like a fucking chipmunk. Like,
speed it up crazy and delay. Just
you know, like it's fucking. He might actually have a chipmunk running around, dude. No, it sounds like fucking. It sounds like the footage is like sped up or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like when you play something and fast forward and it's like high speed.
It's time for Blake to replace. It's time for Blake to replace the tinfoil around the windows.
Dude, it sounds like fucking. Here, take yourself off mute again. Let's see if it's still there.
Sounds good.
Yeah. I can hear you.
He's fucking with us.
Yeah, can't hear him. You're right. You're right. He is fucking with us. Okay,
You gotta be fucking with us,
he's
dude.
morphing his
That's
voice.
impossible.
That
He's
is
not. He
fucking.
can morph. I've got loads of equipment like
Are
that.
you
Look,
fucking
geez.
with us, dude?
Look, geez. Fucking, I can do that. You know, we can all do that.
Something going on with his audio.
Yeah, it's something with your audio, buddy. It's just, it's
Yeah.
something. Something's
Brilliant.
It's not right.
Log out and come back in.
Yeah, log out and come back in, dude. Yeah, something's fucked up with his audio. He's
Yeah.
not fucking with us. This is something fucked up with his audio, dude. You know.
It's,
too funny,
security. It's Tyler. It's Tyler. He's fucking with his shit.
So let's
There we
see.
go.
All
There
right,
we go.
better?
There we
Yeah,
fucking
there
go.
you go.
Now I can hear you. Could you hear yourself, dude?
No, I didn't know.
Oh, dude, wait till you see the replay of this video, dude. You're like, it's like, it was fucking nuts, man.
It was like the chipmunk gang rape.
Yeah.
Weird, man. Yeah, nothing
Oh,
on
wait.
kind of interesting. But anyway, we got a few minutes, and I heard you guys talking about the Manitoba Indian Jackhead reservation over there.
Jackhead. That's
Yeah, yeah. And
I
yeah,
kept saying new guy.
What did you want to know, Sergeant Shill?
That was right on my birthday. Whatever happened to that? Did you guys get any more info? Dig deeper? What?
well, the last thing we heard was that the military is telling people on the reservation to not talk about the incident, and what else? They were confiscating cameras. You know, it's a small.
Yeah.
The population's really small. And then you said, yeah, I called up I got in touch with the guy. I thought he was a chief of the reservation, but apparently he was like the guy below the chief. I thought he said, this is the chief. This is the chief.
That's what he said, yeah.
And then I'm like, okay, I'm considering he's the chief then. But you could hear the guy had an accent. He sounded definitely
Oh, dude, the stereotypical Indian chief.
absolutely.
He sounded.
Yeah. You're like, he had a fucking headdress on. What do you guys want me to do, man? Are you?
So yeah, then there was some follow-ups later on that there was this picture going viral on the internet of what looked to be some kind of crashed, you know, I don't know, looked weird in the snow. And
Oh, yeah.
Kind of
I remember
pyramid
that
shape,
one.
correct?
yeah, and we didn't have permission to share it. We didn't have permission to share it. So Brent did an artist representation and we shared this artist representation of that photograph. We never shared that photograph once on Third Phase Moon due to the fact we didn't have permission to share it, but everybody else went ahead and shared whatever. And it turns out maybe this photograph was photoshopped because there's this picture of the ice glacier and the snow, and then there's some kind of you know, massive looking weird craft in it. But then somebody sent me the same exact picture without the UFO or the craft. So I'm not sure if it's photoshopped. It could have been photoshopped.
Let me
one
ask
way or the other.
What happened with Igor? And what video did he fucking take, man?
You know, I think there's like 3 videos on one certain video that he posted up, and yeah, so we did our thing and, you know, flagged him because this guy's a real kook. He's not doing anything good for the UFO community. Like certain things should be not monetized like this because it's just like it's all bad taste and it's really. But you know, he's getting a lot of views. There's a lot of sick puppies out there that like this stuff. So I'm not exactly sure how he even gets up to his area. But yeah, we did our.
What videos did he take of yours?
Oh, there's a few videos in there that I you know, a few months ago. All I recall was, hey, there's a video. He doesn't have permission to use it. Boom, boom. Let's flag him on it. And then, yeah, we shut down 2 of his videos, and then he disputed them. And what are we gonna do? Take him to court? He lives in San Francisco, and we live in Hawaii. Is this really worth to take him to court battle? You know, it's just a battle that could go on forever. So you know what? Just whatever, dude. Do it. But somebody else is gonna, you know.
I don't think he'll do it.
He's not gonna do it again. I'm pretty sure because you know, nobody likes their channel being shut down for a couple weeks, not being able to do something.
Yeah.
And
Man, dude.
We're shut down because of that?
That fucking guy, dude. I mean, like, seriously, dude, fucking, he's sick in his fucking head. I'll tell you what, like, I don't know how, like, his thumbnails are fucking disgusting, dude. His fucking videos are fucking disgusting. Like, fucking, I don't understand how he even has a fucking YouTube channel, dude. Like, it blows my mind You know, like, I don't understand how I have a YouTube channel sometimes, but, you know, I just think, you know, but this fucking guy, man, I mean, like, seriously, dude, there's something wrong with this dude's fucking head, but I'm fucking spoofing this motherfucker so bad.
There's a big difference between you and this guy.
Absolutely, man.
The thing is, like, he could never get a bunch of people on the same side going, wow, this is really cool, and this is what we all want to see.
Yeah.
He's only his own individual mind thinking this stuff up, and then nobody's going to back him up in a round table. Oh, yeah, this is really great. This is great evidence or great subject matter.
Oh, yeah, no, you know. And, like, you know, and people always talk about, like, clickbait, you know, like clickbait titles and stuff like that, you know. And people, like, well, people were like, I was arguing with some people about you guys and your titles being clickbait titles. And I was saying, I wish I could actually title my shit as good as you guys do. Because my titles fucking suck, and I try to come up with good fucking titles.
It's a skill, Kyle. You
gotta have some way to get them in. Because if you just say, you know, if you just say, hey, UFO video, well, fucking, there's a million of them. If you don't have something to draw people in, it's just not gonna fucking work, dude. You know, you're not gonna get any views or anything, you know. But his titles are like ridiculous. Like fucking clickbait, unbelievably fucking just, you know, I mean, like his shit's, you know, like straight up, he's up there fucking filming himself, shooting Roman candles, saying it's a fucking military attacking a UFO. You know, like it's the most ridiculous fucking bullshit ever, dude, you know, and then fucking he gives himself a fucking clickbait title, then throws a thumbnail of a woman's ass with an octopus on it.
Well, remember that when I gave you the heads up? I gave you this heads up, Kyle. When he posts, I said, Kyle, look, Iger's doing it again, and he's claiming there's this big airliner that crashed, and
that's right,
and saying it's a UFO crash or whatever. And then I said, hey, dude, we're at Universal Studios last year, and that's the exact same area from a Universal lot. Just totally. Now that's false. No, yeah, that's totally
straight up lying.
That's straight up lying. That's possible. And yeah, even with our titles. Things change on YouTube throughout the years, and the title 2 years ago wouldn't make any relevance to the title now, and it's just you got to kind of like set what people are.
You're entitled to be a little bit creative, Blake. You're entitled to be creative.
Absolutely, man. And speaking of, I just want to point this out in case people don't know this, man. But my first debunk on Igor, my first debunk on Igor, on his video when I first debunked him and I got my shit shut down or whatever. That was actually, people don't know this, that was a fucking third phase of moon debunk. People don't fucking know this, dude. You know, this is fucking, I'm giving you guys some secret inside information. People don't know this, but that was a third phase of moon debunk, dude. And I got that information fucking secretly from them, you know, fucking, they helped me out. They're like, hey, man, because I was talking about you wanting to do a fucking debunk on this fucking asshole. And they're like, hey, man, well, we just fucking know something. And they led me to fucking where I could get all the information. I looked and researched it all and everything. I found the pictures to prove everything. But it was a third phase of moon debunk. People don't know that. But I mean, you guys it was them. I thought they did a great job on that too, because I was like, they nailed it down 100% what it was, dude. And that's exactly what it was too. I researched it. I got the fucking pictures and I matched them up to the fucking video on everything. I was like, this is that, that's this. It's fucking, I nailed it 100%, man. Fucking boom, dude. You know, so people don't know that, man. I just want to throw that out there, man.
Yeah, I felt bad.
I'm glad to see. I'm glad to see the dudes from Third Phase there, Blake and. I always mess up the names, man. I apologize. The Cousin Brothers. How about that?
That's good.
And I'm glad to see them working with you, and I'm glad to see them interacting with your channel, man. Mm-hmm. I ain't gonna lie, dude. I was like Third Phase, man. I used to call it Turd Phase, like everybody else, I guess, right? But
yes,
decent dudes, man. Good guys, dude. You're both good guys, dude. I've been checking you out a bit more in depth, and you know, it's part of the game, bro.
Yeah, can I ask Blake?
And if you were to take the time necessary to support every fucking video uploaded, you wouldn't have a life, and you wouldn't get more than maybe a video out a year, man. Really, you know what I'm saying? So you got to roll the dice. You got to roll those dice.
Can I ask Blake?
What do you want to say, buddy?
Can I ask Blake a question?
Sure, go ahead.
Hey, it's Irish Kyle.
Yeah, that's off.
What's up, Steven? Go ahead, ask away.
Blake.
Yeah.
Yo, Blake. What's up, man?
What's up? How you doing?
Yo, I've got a question. I watched your last. For fuck's sake, what's that? Oh, sorry, sort of.
Irish Kyle.
Work the fuck's sake. Stop it.
Come on, Stefan, spit it out.
It's Dublin Bull Brand. Dublin Bull Brand.
Right, there I go. Fuck's sake.
Oh my God, he's
Can everyone put themselves on mute except for Blake and Steven, you guys?
You can hear me, right? Blake, do you see your last video that you done? The one about, you said there was a UFO and you thought it was balloons in the sky, that it was dead blowy, but it wasn't the balloons.
Is this the interview with Jim Martin over there in Los Angeles?
Yeah, the last, the one that you done yesterday, Blake.
Yeah, this was a rebroadcast of a report that we did with Jim Martin and a guy named Joe Kiernan out of Myrtle Beach. So you're referring to a guy while he's in his office doing a business deal. He's filming outside his window and he notices something identified flying object. We don't forget any of our videos, actually. Yeah, we have 10, but each one I still could recall. But yeah,
there was one that you said the first thing that people's going to think that this is balloons.
Sure.
Well,
that's what a lot.
He said, but it's very, very windy outside, so it's definitely not balloons. Man, there wasn't one leaf blowing on any trees, nothing at all. It was 150% balloons. I would put my life on it.
You would bet your life that it is probably a balloon in nature, right?
There wasn't a bit of one. There was no light. There was no leaves blowing on the trees. There was no one whatsoever. It looked like a great day.
So what are you saying? I'm not exactly sure. Do you believe it?
What are you saying?
It was absolute. I thought that even yourself would have realized that it was balloons, but you were actually believing the guy that it wasn't one day and it wasn't this. Did you not realize that there was no leaves blowing on the trees and that it had to be balloons?
Yeah, I don't recall.
What leaves have to do with balloons?
Well, he just said because it's dead calm that some of these things that appear to be balloons are stationary in the sky, and it'd be almost impossible if there's a lot of wind going on. And that's that's a reasonable.
You have to understand. You have to understand as well that wind is more powerful, higher it goes. We've seen that on these websites. 10 meters down, 20 meters up, etc. There's a whole different highway.
Yeah, actually, I showed that in my video debunking the UFO summoners about how when there's different crosswinds in different sections, and every I think it's like every 25 feet or something, the air current just changes, and the air current literally could have them both going different directions over top of each other, man.
Hey guys, has any of you guys seen Third Phase Moon ever do a summoning event? No. We talked to people that have done their summoning events, but we at Third Phase Moon have never done a summoning.
Right.
Event.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not a big, I have an open mind, but I don't have so much of an open mind. My brains are going to fall out. Places because, I've seen things, but then when somebody says, and this is my biggest argument with some of these guys, and it gets, at this point, to me, I'm telling them, shut up, don't even say this, because that's about as silly gets, is when they say, oh, it might look like a balloon, but the guy says a balloon.
No, I can't stand that.
They're mimicking.
They're mimicking them, dude.
You're right. 100%. Hey, Kane, look at me picture.
All right. All right. Hang on, you guys. Everyone, can I get everyone to put themselves on mute for a minute?
Yeah, sure.
If you guys don't mind, can you put yourselves on mute for 1 minute? All right. Hey, Lee, how you doing, brother?
Fine, bro. Can you hear me?
Doing good?
Yeah, great.
There you go. Turn your mic up a little bit, or get closer to it.
I don't know how, man.
Oh no, it's that. There you go. You sound much better. See, you're all talking all this shit like we wouldn't be able to understand you. I understand you just fine.
Yeah, man. I'm from the sticks.
Well, shit, dude. Sticks or not, dude. I understand what the fuck you're saying, dude. See?
Yeah.
After listening to Steven talk,
we're from the stone.
You can understand Steven, you can understand anybody. All right, you guys can take yourselves off mute, man. I just wanted to see if I could understand Lee, because well he came on the comment section saying before he was like, I'd come on, but no one can understand me. We understand you just fine.
Yeah, man, you wouldn't understand what I'm saying.
We don't. We'll pretend
He's from Newcastle, that's why.
Hey, aye, man. Yeah, from Newcastle.
man. Fellow Englishman.
Yeah.
Get a shout out to Jax.
What's up?
What up, Jack?
What's up? First time I met you. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Stephen.
What happened to Blake and Brent?
They haven't come back.
They're going for smoke, I think.
Probably.
The blood questions in them off.
I'm surprised that they're able to even get. I'm surprised you guys are even able to get on here. I mean, like they got to be like shooting videos and fucking doing interviews and all that shit throughout the daytime, man. What's this? I mean, I guess maybe today's like a day off for them. It's Saturday or whatever the fuck, dude. But, maybe it's a day off for them or something. But I'm surprised to see him, come on here so early, man.
Every day is a day off in Hawaii.
It's an injection of crystal meth into the video, dude.
Just a little bit.
You know what I'm saying?
What's the topic today, Ken?
Today is UFOs and ancient aliens. So if you guys want to bring
even though we haven't mentioned one bit about UFOs or ancient aliens, really.
I love this subject, dude.
I asked you this question, Kay, the last time we were on, but we got knocked off. Do you remember the live chat wouldn't work?
The live chat with Mark? Yeah. Which one? The last one?
Last one, yeah. What do you think? Do you believe that that UFOs came down and knocked the nuclear weapons off and turned them on, knocked them off, as they said in the 50s and the 60s?
Well, okay, so you're talking about like Colonel Holt and their experience out at what, Bentwaters or something.
Yes.
Yeah, there's one that happened out there. There's one that happened in like Wyoming, I believe, or Wisconsin, one of those square middle of nowhere fucking states. Where one they're talking about the UFO came to the outer perimeter fence and it was like a red disc, which I've seen a red disc UFO before, so this is why I find it still really interesting. But the red disc actually interfered with their nuclear bombs, and they had 10 Minuteman missiles shut down simultaneously. Now, each one of these missiles are on its own power grid, and they have like triple redundancy. So there's 3 different fail safes for letting the power get shut off, and they had 10 of these all at the same time shut off. Yeah. It's not like they're all connected together. Each one of them are completely separate. And so you got this red object outside that the guard is reporting of a fucking glowing red disc, and then you have all 10 nuclear bombs shut down simultaneously, and all of them are on their own power grid with triple redundancy. So can you say coincidence? I mean, you really got to fucking stretch credulity, to believe that it's fucking coincidence that that one has nothing to do with the other one. I believe that it must have had something to do with it.
I only asked you that because you were going on about conspiracy theorists on your channel, and I believe that 100%. I just wanted you to think. I didn't want you thinking that I was a conspiracy theorist believing that.
What's so wrong with being a conspiracy theorist?
Yeah, no, it's not that.
What's so wrong with that?
Like Sergeant Shills puts it a good way. It's better to be a conspiracy analyst, but a conspiracy theorist, that's not really a conspiracy theory. You see what I'm saying? The whole UFO phenomenon is the conspiracy theory. So I wouldn't relate that to saying conspiracy theorist as opposed to fucking some other kind of conspiracy. You're not gonna relate that to the JFK assassination, right?
Yes.
So yeah, so it's like, even though that is a conspiracy theory, the two don't go together. So
Is it a conspiracy theory that Hillary Clinton fucked up the whole of the Middle East? Is that a conspiracy theory? I don't know. You tell me.
Well, exactly, but what does that have to do? What does that have to do with UFOs?
No, I'm just saying
exactly.
No, it's nothing. You know, it's got nothing. It's got nothing to do with UFOs. So it's like,
it's always good. It's always good to be skeptical.
I wouldn't really call it I wouldn't really say that particular incident has anything to do with conspiracy theories, as opposed to just a UFO incident, or the UFO phenomenon is considered to be a conspiracy theory.
The main reason I 100% believe in UFOs is, how did cavemen be able to draw things in the sky? It's all down and it's documented. It's shown in caves that they've drawn all these pictures of UFOs in the sky, things like that, before our time, well before our time. Whenever,
oh yeah,
and it's 100%.
And I like that you're bringing that up. The ancient cave art and the petroglyphs, the drawings of what we consider UFOs. I mean, it's funny, it's interesting how when today in modern times we draw the exact same pictures of our UFO experiences that these cavemen would draw, and it's not like these cavemen were drawing experiences like they would draw animals. They knew how to draw animals. They knew how to draw whatever they saw. They would just draw it. But then they would draw what today archaeologists don't know what it is, and they don't have an answer for it. To them, it's just a doodle. But to anyone in ufology, we can look at it and say, well, I mean, it really does look similar to a UFO encounter.
Carl, it's easier for us to rationalize. It's easier for us to rationalize that they were just drawing something else.
Fucking doodles. Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's easier for us as a kind of, like I said last night, we've got the power of virtually all knowledge at our fingertips, and where does it get us? Fucking nowhere. And so these motherfuckers, they had something that we didn't have, and we need to bring that motherfucking shit back.
Do you not think that from all those thousands of years ago that their design of their craft hasn't changed one bit from the ones that we see now, from all those thousands of years ago?
Well, why should it? If it's perfect, then it doesn't need to change. Why fix it?
Good point.
Yeah.
If you're making a machine, if you're making a craft that can travel through space-time, whether it's making some kind of a jump through space-time or traveling through space, who fucking knows? But if this design works, as well back then, why fix it? Why fix something that ain't broken? It doesn't make sense. It makes sense that you would still see the same looking craft. I mean, maybe there's something in the design of the shape of these crafts that are important to it. Like maybe the saucer shape is what you need for traveling and maybe that saucer shape is indicative of being able to create a gravitational field around your craft, and that it's like a necessary thing. So that's why the shape is picked out. I mean, that's why it's like, when we make a throwing disc, like a throwing disc in the Olympics or a frisbee, they fly through the air so perfectly and smoothly. But perhaps it's just nature itself that makes that shapes what helps us travel, or helps the craft travel. So it's like an important shape.
Well, even blood cells are not exactly round; they're like a frisbee shape. So
they're almost like little saucers, dude. He's absolutely right. That's a good analogy, a good comparison.
If that's true, and the shape's perfect, and we've seen hieroglyphs and cave drawings for years and years. How many years before humans were on the planet? Do you think there's any chance that the planet, or the aliens, if there is such a thing as an alien, because I've never seen one, but I do believe in them 100%. Do you think that there's any chance that they engineer us?
Yeah, but that means you are an alien just from the moment go. I don't know about you guys, but my theory on this is this: that I call it the code. I don't call it the universe. I just call it the code. It's one great big fucking mathematical equation. And in order for an alien isn't really an alien, truly. This is the human separation bullshit. We are all of the same. There is no difference between us and them. We're all of the same fucking code. That's it. And so why should they? We look. I'm not being funny, but if I had the power to care about another species, my God, I would. So why wouldn't they?
Yeah, I mean, you know, and the answer, and to, you know, give you like a direct answer to that question. Do I think that the aliens had any part to do with engineering Homo sapiens? As a matter of fact, I do. I mean, I think it seems plausible that I mean, it seems plausible. I'm not saying that that it is. Yeah, I'm not saying that that is as a fact. I'm just saying that I could see where humans are going, and I can see that if humans are going there, then any species that came before us could possibly go in the same direction. Whereas they may engineer a species. I mean, we already do genetic engineering on species on Earth. So if we, advance and, you got to consider where humans will be going in 100,000 years, in 500,000 years, that we might not, we might see a planet and say, hey, we want to create a world for another species to live. And we might want to create the species using our DNA, our genetic code, and mixing it with some native species and creating an advanced creature on that new planet. We might want to do that ourselves because we already do stuff like that on Earth. So
that's right. It's basic logic. You've highlighted basic logic. If we can do it, so can they.
Exactly. It just seems like if we're going to go in that direction, why wouldn't they? Basically, I mean, we might be locked down with the whole, we're looking through a filter because we're looking with human eyes, So
you know what it is, Carl. We want to believe in the prime directive, yeah. But I don't think that really exists. So.
Yeah, but I mean, like, if you have it in we only see the world through human eyes. So is it that basically we come to these conclusions simply because we're human and we're trying to compare everything else as as what a human would do? I mean, that's basically all we can do. So, I mean,
that's why I don't see aliens. That's why I don't see aliens as aliens. I see them as exactly the same as us, just spawned from some other fucking spectrum of DNA.
Right? So it makes sense.
Do you not think if it's true that what do you call that guy we always talk about that brought out all the shit in 1989 about saying he's working in Area 51?
Oh, Bob Lazar. I fucking love Bob Lazar, dude.
I believe Bob Lazar 100%. Right? If that technology's already made and they have got 500 pounds of this 115 element, do you not think that they've already explored our planet already?
Oh yeah.
Well, that remains to be seen. I mean, like, you got to consider that, they might not even be able to move the craft further than just a couple feet off the ground.
Right.
Like, that's what Bob said, that he saw it get tested and was able to move, a couple, 30 feet off the ground or something. But, he never said he saw that particular craft flying around, high through altitude. So maybe they don't have the necessary understanding of the equipment or of the propulsion to be able to get the ship to actually move some of it.
Bob Lazar actually did see some high flights and performance testing, but from afar, not like up close. That's when
he couldn't say it was that craft or anything.
Yeah, exactly. So he couldn't say that it was that exact craft. Yeah.
Yeah, we have to go off what he says for
we can probably pretty much all agree that he seems legit. Bob Lazar.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah,
Bob Lazar, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, there's something about the guy. He really seems authentic to me. Could he be playing
the game?
Sure. But yeah, the only thing he's ever got from it is heartache.
Exactly.
Humans need faith.
All right, guys, listen. I gotta get going.
All right, Jack.
Okay, Jax,
Have
have
fun
a
now.
good time.
See you later, Jack.
Jax, we want to know before you go, what do you do? What is your job?
My 50, 60 hour an hour job is making tack cloth. But
Cloth will dry out your ass. You put it in your pocket.
You would go well with me, Jax.
But
I do body work and we use backcloth all the time for rubbing down cars.
But on the side, I do help opioid addicted people.
That's what I thought, dude.
My wife,
I knew I wasn't
my
crazy.
wife
I
is
thought
a mental health doctor.
I could have swore he did something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I help people get beds and stuff like that. So
good job, buddy. Good for you, man.
Well, you know what? Well done, mate. I appreciate that. You know,
yeah, dude,
it's always good
job,
like
buddy.
to have humans that care, man.
All right, Jax. We'll talk to you later, brother.
yeah, if you guys are still on, I'll be back. But I shouldn't be gone too long now.
You bet,
All right,
Jax.
later, guys.
You got to be there for when I debate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Oh,
Yeah, Jax,
I'll be there.
Jax, tell Gemma. Jax, tell Gemma she's a bitch.
Ah!
All right, Jax.
All right.
Have fun, buddy.
Later, guys.
Bye, Jax.
Bye-bye.
Let me check the comment section here, you guys. Oh, Norway by night. What up, buddy? Hell yeah, dude. I don't know what knock 20 means, but that looks like a fucking super chat, but I can't tell.
What I find interesting, Bob Lazar, that he told that he always said the crafts didn't look like they crashed.
Yes, exactly, man.
Yeah.
Where did it get from?
Hell yeah, dude. Fucking,
Oh,
that's
where did they
awesome.
come from?
Norway by night, dude. I'm giving you a big fucking props. Fucking, I can't tell. Is that like Norwegian money? Is that a super chat? If it is, fucking thank you. If not, that's fucking cool anyway, man, because it looks like one. So fucking awesome. Thank you, Norway by night.
Don't take my fucking PayPal, but you bitch.
Oh yeah, dude. That's fucking retards. Who's the flat earthers? Oh, flat earthers are fucking retards? Yeah, big fucking time, dude. Super flat earthers are fucking retards.
Fuck you, flat earthers, bitches.
Can't stand those motherfuckers, man.
Neither can I.
UFO proof. What do you think about that UFO crash? That what? That's the second super chat. There was another one earlier. Oh, who gave the other super chat? Fuck, I didn't see it, you guys. I'm sorry. I gotta go look for it. Hang on. I gotta give props to everyone who gives a fucking super chat. Let me go look for it. Thank you for letting me know. I'm looking for it right now. Hopefully I still see it. It's when someone donates money to me, dude. It's fucking awesome. So I like to always make sure I give them a big fucking shout out. But when I get caught up in the hangouts, sometimes I like zone off from the comment section, so I always have to go back and check. Oh wait, there you go. Oh, Mr. Sevensby. Oh yes, dude. Fuck yeah, dude. Thank you. You're the fucking man. Thank you so much, man. Fuck yeah. Sorry I didn't see that earlier, man. I was fucking around on Google Hangouts, if you can't tell. But fucking thank you. I want to always make sure that I give my shout outs to everyone who does that, man.
What happened?
How does a nerd? Oh, now after I'm looking at this, I do see a question by Andrew Jackson. Fuck yeah. How does inertia work at the North Pole? Well, inertia works just the same as it always would anywhere. It's the force. Like, okay, so if you're in a car and you're driving 90 miles an hour and you take a right-hand turn, you're going to slam up against the side of the car. Well, that's the inertia. That's the buildup force. So if you're doing that at the North Pole, you're still going to feel it. You get what I'm saying? So just to answer your question, Andrew Jackson, it has no, there's no difference. Inertia still works all the same at the North Pole. All right, where are we at, man? Lightning Chasing Badass, what up, buddy? Oh, thank you. Yes, Mr. Sevensby, fucking thank you, man. That's awesome of you, dude.
Well, you getting some super chats?
Yeah, I got fucking 2 super chats, man. One by fucking Norway by night and one by Mr. Sevensby.
Awesome, man.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Fuck. Can I get this here? Do you look at the screen? Why can I get this? Do you go take it? Here.
Yeah.
Sick.
Yes, yeah.
What's he saying? 667 Mar Max. What is your problem with Steve? I will boot you out for that shit. Who is this guy? 667 Mar Max. Where is that?
What's up? What's going on?
I don't know. I don't see him on here. Where is he?
Boot him.
6711 Marmax. There we go. There he is, right here. Who's saying shut the fuck up, Steve? Who's he talking to?
Me.
Fuck him.
Is he talking to you?
It must be.
Oh.
I'm only Steve here.
Yeah, I think
No, you're Irish Kyle.
There's Steve-O. But I don't know if that's who he's talking about, man.
Well, what happened?
I don't know, because at one point, you know, Steven was fucking talking a lot, and so I could understand why someone might be like, shut the fuck up, Steven. But his is Steven as S-T-E-F or P-H-E-N, and then other than that, there's Steve-O, you know, Snooch. But
yeah, but some people don't know
sure
all the different ways you can spell that, so.
I don't know, fucking, well, Jason's on it, he'll handle it, man, you know, fucking.
I would do it for you, Kyle, but I don't got a wrench.
If he wanted, he could kick him out, so. You know.
I handle it for you, but I don't got a wrench, so I'm sorry. No, I'm fucking with you.
Gotta go, first of all, you have to be in the comment section. You're not even in the comment section, dude.
No, I am until I hop on here. It ain't.
Where are you? I never even seen you on here.
I hop on, but I just scroll through the link and hit the link, so it boots me off of there, and then I come on here.
You have to at least comment in the fucking comment section somewhere, man.
Well, I usually do. I usually will say, "Hey, what's up?" And you're like, "Hey, Social, what's up? Here's the link." Boom, and then I come. You know.
Yeah. Did you do that today?
Not literally.
No, I don't think so. No, actually, I saw when you came live earlier. I saw it, so I just went to it, clicked it, and came.
Oh, I see. Yeah, you know, even if I wanted to, I couldn't make you a moderator right now. You have to be on the comment section, dude.
That's the only reason why I came to your channel in the first place, Carl, because I consider you as much of a cunt as me. So, yeah.
You can't get more honest than that.
It's an honor cunt. It's like a 10 rank cunt with a C rather than a 10 rank cunt with a K. No one likes cunts with a K.
I said two super chat. Fuck yeah, thank you, Norman.
What's that Weinstein guy? He's a cunt with a K, and Carl's a cunt with a C. So that's how I see it. Endearing cunts and then nasty cunts. You know what I mean?
The Tsar believed he was looking at military top secret crafts, not alien. Only when inside it dawned on him, he claims that makes him sound genuine. That makes him sound genuine. Yeah, no, I agree, dude. You know, yeah, 6671 Marmax says, don't forget to push like and become a Patreon. That's fucking right, man. Is he talking about masturbation? Grant Allen, I have no idea. Well, I want to answer.
You look like Steve. You look like Steve Trueberry. Have you ever seen him? Steve Trueberry. You look like him on fucking YouTube, mate. Steven, you look like Steve.
Who does?
Yeah, the guitarist. He's a guitarist. He's an American guitarist. He's really funny. Look him up.
Steve. I hope he's good looking. I hope he's good looking.
He looks exactly the same as you, so he must be.
Cheers, man.
How far
exchange phone numbers? Maybe make out.
Fall behind
He's a fucking great. No, he's one of them fucking.
Hold up, everyone. You guys, hang on. How far south do you have to go for the North Star to fall behind the curvature of the Earth?
Just south of Florida.
Andrew Jackson, are you a flat earther?
What do you mean curvature? It's flat.
Hang on. Andrew Jackson.
That's easy.
Are you a flat earther? Just yes or no.
Equator.
Here's the equator.
It's like a no-brainer, you know.
Yeah, I just want are you a flat earther, Andrew Jackson?
Only globe heads here.
Let him answer, you guys. Fucking globe heads.
Yes, you will be kicked.
Gravity can do a lot of fucking strange things.
Fucking sphere mongerers, man.
We're a sphere.
You guys are fucking sphere mongerers, dude. Goddamn globe heads, fucking sphere mongerers.
Sphere
Yeah.
I'll be a
Some of
I
me-
don't
Like
remember.
Edward
I don't
Snowden
remember
interviewed
being
with
able
an
to
alien
kick a
interfered
fucking
with
flat
the election
hole.
because Hillary Clinton's robot, George Soros Pizzagate National Defense Authorization Act, Treason Act. So I'm gonna say yes. He's a fucking flat earther, dude. Look at that shit, man. Andrew Jackson,
What?
you stupid son of a bitch.
It's a thing. It's a thing nowadays.
Andrew
Why do
Jackson
they
sounds
call this
familiar. Tell me why.
Oh, you know what? The Earth isn't even round or flat. It's kind of like a shape like a woman's tit. I mean, geez,
Tangerine.
With a fucking
it's not
potato.
even fucking, anything really.
Tangerine.
It's not flat. It's not fucking round.
Bye-bye,
It's neither or.
They just come on the cable.
I like Grant Allen said the flat Earth theory has gone global.
These private trips into space are going to shut them bastards up, the flat earthers, aren't they? It's going to prove them to be.
You know, these motherfuckers, I swear to God, they're fucking everywhere, man. You know, you can't have a fucking discussion about outer space without one of these goddamn fucking flat earthers showing up and fucking ruining everything, dude. You know? I mean, these motherfuckers, these fucking cocksuckers, man, just piss me off more than anything, dude.
Yeah, I mean, you try and drink 10 pints of beer a day and stay flat. It's not going to happen, is
You
it?
know, what the
Well,
fuck? These fucking
it's
assholes.
flat
Now, what do you
Nibiru.
think about the UFO crash?
Sorry, Carl, but what's
So
Carl?
you're talking
what's
about
this thing,
the Kedsburg crash, right? I actually, after looking at some of the evidence, I believe that might have been a part of the Soyuz, like space capsule. After looking at some of the evidence that they presented and that some other people presented, I think that it's quite possible that it is in fact not alien, but was in fact an engine from the Soyuz capsule, and that it was just, relegated to UFO lore. But I think the evidence suggests that that's most likely it, man.
So, can I ask you what's going on with this new planet that NASA have admitted to being there?
Well, the first I heard about it was from our friend Tom just a couple days ago or a day ago or whatever. So I haven't really heard much about it or looked into it. But from what Tom was saying, he's saying that this is still purely speculation, and that this is not they're not announcing a new planet, because when they find a new planet or they take one off, it's a big deal and it goes everywhere. This is like left to the sidelines, as in this is a theory by some in NASA or whatever. They're not coming out and saying, yes, we've discovered a new planet. They're not trying to give it a name or anything like that. So
because we're not experts in any of this, so we can rationalize and we can say, is there likely to be a new planet? Probably.
I mean, the thing is that you got to imagine that they're able to predict the planets. Like, we could predict Pluto and Neptune and stuff like that well before we were able to find them. We predicted them mathematically.
We have to give credit.
That's how they found Uranus, right?
Yeah. So yes, 2 + 2 = Uranus, dude. Duh. But
Uranus.
That's exactly how they find planets is by using math. And so the math is suggesting that this planet could be out there. However, it doesn't necessarily mean that there is a planet out there. In fact, their calculations are only going off the assumption that there is a planet out there that could be causing this, but they're not, that's not including, well, there could be something else causing this.
Exactly.
There could be a gap in the Kuiper belt causing this, or there could be there could actually be a supersized fucking rock inside the Kuiper belt causing this, or there could be a density in the Oort cloud causing this. They're not including all of these other theories, because they don't actually have evidence for it, so they don't really. Yeah, they're just going off the math of it, and the math would suggest that there could possibly be another large planet out there, which is fucking fascinating, man. And I would not be surprised if there is,
Why not?
Pluto's just a rock now. It's not a planet anymore.
That phrase "Planet 9," when people say that, you're on Planet 9, you can't help but think, maybe there's something in there.
That's true. Cons, why is your fucking camera so cloudy, dude? Put that goddamn vape
He
pen
just
away,
came from
dude.
Pornhub. That's why.
Oh my god,
He's in the sauna.
He said, "Get off of Pornhub."
my camera is cloudy. Wait,
Red tube.
They announced that the math says Planet X
Much
exists
better.
in the
Better?
solar system. Yes, that's what they're saying.
Much
That you
better,
know
Tom.
that they're suggesting that it does, but they don't actually. They can't say for sure that it's actually there, and
Now it's cloudy again.
yeah. So it's like it's still basically what it's always been.
Okay, their words was actually exactly. They says there was 5 different speculations, things that they couldn't explain. They said, and it would leave, if it wasn't a planet, it would leave 5 questions unanswered. So it would most likely
That's right.
be a planet.
That's right. I mean, that's pretty solid. I mean, look, let's look at it this way, right? We know they're full of shit half the time, but if the calculations are not quite right,
Why does everyone say that?
Because it's never a straight answer.
Fucking Stanton Friedman said that fucking saying a long time ago, and it's just like, fucking, for the most part, dude,
Dude, listen, come on, Carl. You must have seen how many times they cut that fucking feed. Come on, man. You can't.
They're not cutting the feed on anything, man. That's just normal, dude. I mean, the feed gets cut just because of the rotation of the Earth and the signals getting lost. And
what about when something comes?
really
Come on.
I
Yeah,
mean,
do you believe that?
I'm not gonna buy that shit.
I'm just saying.
No way.
No way.
I just can't. I can't.
Shit.
Because if I was in charge, I'd probably do the fucking same.
Yeah.
Your accent's pretty good. Mine there.
I don't want everyone knowing what's going on. Like that. It's too much head work,
We don't win.
Kyle's mic's gone off.
Sorry about that. This is my neighbor, you guys. Yeah, she needs help always, So.
Collins, what was the name of that fella you said I look like?
I just don't think that. I'm just saying. I just don't think that. The people at NASA. I mean, like, they're really smart people, and I've known people who want who are actually working towards to go and work for NASA, and we're getting had jobs lined up to go work at NASA and stuff, and I mean, these people are really smart, and I just don't think that they're out to really try to deceive anybody, But, Carl,
listen, I understand your rationalization, but you have to understand that in a kind of network like that, you're going to have a lot of people that, you're right, they have a lot of integrity. They just do their job and they do it well, and they do it better than most people. But you have to understand that from the top down, it doesn't necessarily work like that. We've just seen an example where we talked about earlier, right? You've also said that cop, when he was you could see the way the FBI guy was looking at him. All I'm trying to insinuate is that sometimes we may be working for a corporation or whatever we're working for, and we have the ultimate integrity, but the people at the top don't. That's all I'm saying.
I agree. And I agree with you there. Okay, so I mean, I'm not disagreeing with you on that. But I mean, like, we got to go with I got to go with what I've seen so far, and I've never seen anything from NASA where they were out purposely trying to fuck everyone over and lying and being busted lying. I see a ton of YouTube saying, "Oh, NASA busted lying," or whatever, and it's always fucking bullshit, And
how is it that how is it this then? I'll ask you this question, right, Carl?
Hang on. Keep your question 1 second. Hang on.
I don't agree with Kyle there. If NASA's hardly going to be so blatantly honest.
Actually, my simple is
privatized NASA.
What was your question?
It's not even a question, really. It's just the fact that how comes within the last 5 years we've gone from this narrative of is there water, is there life, into yes, there's water, yes, there's life, and nobody, they didn't even sort of go, oh, announcement, guess what? There's water. guess what? All these big fucking mysteries that were going on just sort of like seep through like some fucking sweat glands through your skin when you're too hot. That's what they do, and that's how they do it.
That's not necessarily true, because I, in fact, remember when the announcement of water on Mars was made. I remember when the announcement of water on the moon was made.
What about water on the moons of Saturn and Jupiter and etc.?
I remember when those were. I remember when all that stuff was
like really fucking big shit.
I watched it fucking live on TV when it fucking.
But it wasn't.
Tweeted about it.
Carl, it wasn't. All right, Carl. What I'm saying is that it was a big fucking deal before, massive. Not just like a little fucking. We'll show it on the news, and then after that, we'll show the ISIS doing their crap. And then we'll show some bitch who didn't pay a bill in Tesco's or some crap. This is not what I'm talking about. I'm saying that this was big shit, and it should have been like fucking global, and it wasn't.
You know why? You know why it isn't made a big deal of now?
Yeah,
I'll tell you. I'll give you the reason. I'll give you the reason. Because it's a lot more important for the mainstream media to report on a Donald Trump tweet or what Hillary Clinton is saying about Donald Trump. It's bullshit like that. The whole social and mainstream media has gone off in a completely crazy direction.
It's more important. It's more important what Kim Kardashian is wearing than to fucking hear that there's fucking water on Mars. That's what the problem is, dude.
But
I agree with
they
that.
also detected.
If you're into space and you're into NASA and stuff like that, and you are like subscribed to their channels and their sites and stuff like that, these announcements are stuff like I fucking remember all of them because like I get notifications for them and I pre-plan fucking for them and shit. And I'll do specials on UFO proof, waiting for fucking special things like when the Cassini's spacecraft crashed into Saturn and stuff. It's like I'm into that stuff, so I remember when all of it was announced. So unless you're a nerd like me, you might not fucking really, watch it and stuff.
But I am truly a nerd, so
but
I mean, like,
you really got to be like.
I am a nerd. I am a nerd, Carl. I'm just.
But by the same token, by the same token, that's why Kyle wouldn't be abreast of what's happening with the Kardashians, because that's not something he pays attention to.
Clue what's happening with the Kardashians.
Hey, but back to Mars. They detected signs of life and microbial bacteria back in this, the late 70s when that Pioneer, their first probe lander landed on it. But they thought that maybe the results were skewed a bit by some cross-contamination prior to launch.
Yeah, like
so that's why they never confirmed it.
Yeah.
That's what I asked about the Sawyers. When they found the microbial life on the outside of the soil window, do you think that was alien life, or was it from
Irish Kyle's other name is UFO 90 proof.
They that soil there that they thought that it might have been contamination or what have you, they just didn't want to trust, put everything on the results. They thought maybe there's a chance it's not right. But it was a very simple test and a very hard test to fit.
Oh yeah, you're pledging. I'm sorry, I'm getting a pledge to Patreon. Fuck yeah, dude. Pledge away, brother. Oh yeah, Shoemaker Levy 9 hit Jupiter. Thank you, thank you, Jupiter. I fucking remember when Shoemaker Levy 9 hit, and that was the most spectacular fucking thing ever, dude. Those explosions were the size of planet Earth. How fucking amazing is that, dude? That's fucking crazy. Each time one of those fucking pieces of the comet hit, dude, they were the size of Earth. The explosions were that fucking big, man.
It puts shit in perspective.
If it weren't for Jupiter, Jupiter protects
Earth wouldn't even exist, man. And that's the thing. And there's a lot of things because of Jupiter we can exist. It's like Jupiter sucks them in, and then all the other gas giants suck them in, and then the moon even starts sucking in the little ones. So it's like that we get very, very little. Of
the moon is like our Kevlar.
Jupiter throws them our way too. Don't forget.
Perhaps we'll find a planet with life on it when we find another planet with a moon the same size as our moon compared to their planet.
That's interesting.
that's perhaps what we have to look for. You know, is not just a planet with water, but perhaps a planet with a moon. Our moon is
suggesting an intelligent moon.
It's fucking like what's almost like what, a quarter the size of Earth. It's our moon is huge compared
but
to
it's slowly moving away.
You know,
so is the moon intelligent, or is it just a fucking rock?
You know, one side of it always faces Earth. You know, so it's like it's very unique. So perhaps like instead of just looking for planets with water, which we find all the time, we need to look for a planet that has a moon the same size roughly to the planet compared to how that Earth has, and perhaps that's what you need to show. You know, for life to begin.
Are you telling me you don't believe the moon was towed here?
Listen, mate.
I'm not saying that's neither here nor there. Whether or not it was towed here or not is irrelevant, because once it's here, now life can begin. So perhaps that's what scientists need to look for when looking for planets with life on them. You know?
Yeah. But how difficult is that to find planets with the exact size of the moon, with the exact size of the
exactly? That's got to be very, very difficult. But you know, that's probably what they might want to look for. With, you know,
it would help.
Planets, you know, it's probably rare.
It would help. It would help, definitely.
But, you know,
why does
galaxies.
Why does the moon not
migrating slowly away from us?
If the moon is artificial, would they want us to know? You know what I mean? You got to ask yourself some questions there, like, do they know our technology, and so are they able to screen out the technology? You know, you've got to sort of like think a little bit about the Prime Directive somewhat along the line, and is it relevant? Is it relevant to us? Is it relevant to any other species? I mean, I kind of think you're right though. If you want to find the first kind of like maybe, I don't know, intelligent moon, if you want to call it that, that's the place to look. You're right. Carl's right.
Are any of you familiar with the electric universe theory?
I like that theory, actually. Yes, I am.
Well, if you look at the Thunderbolts of the God documentary, where they trace it back through the ancient texts and all this stuff, they talk about a lot of planet migration, electrical discharging from between the planets. You know, evidence in being the Valles Marineris on Mars. That's like an electrical excavation. You know what I mean? Versus a fault. There's real interesting stuff on that. Now, how much of it is right or wrong, who knows? But I'll tell you what, the actual electric universe theory answers a lot of the questions that modern day mainstream science can't answer. It gets rid of dark energy. It gets rid of the dark matter. It answers all the problems of black holes that modern science has. I mean, like, how can they not give it the attention it deserves? You know,
I like
be it right, be it wrong, but explore.
I got to butt in real quick because Mr. 7C said, those are all cats fags? Just, that was so funny, dude.
Yeah, I think they are. Yeah, I think they are.
I'm gonna answer for you. Yes, all cats are fucking fags, dude.
I've got two of the bastards.
Fuck you.
What? I don't get that.
Fuck you, Kyle. Fuck you. Fuck you.
What's your problem?
I'm sorry, Collins. We love your kitty, but he's a little fag.
You. Oh my god, that's so pussy.
I'd like to hear what the Geordie has to say.
Don't worry.
Hey, I'm just watching.
Going back to.
I don't even know where the microphone is.
I'd like to hear Lee.
Yeah, they go ahead.
The election.
Can you hear me?
The pyramids.
Yeah, we can hear.
What do you believe?
I don't even know where the microphone is.
No, he's not.
Does anybody live in Ireland? Mr. MB33 just said that Ophelia is a Cat 3 and it's going to hit Ireland Monday, 100-mile-an-hour wind.
Yeah. Well, actually, it's not gone to Cat 3 yet, but I mean, you know, it makes for good YouTube views, doesn't it?
Irish Kyle.
Listen, I'll let you know how that hurricane goes, because
is that where you're at? Right. You're at Ireland.
Yeah, I'm in England.
Oh, you're right next door.
But it's still The hurricane is the size of the entire British Isles.
They still own it.
And by the way, when that hurricane goes past, there's another storm cell creeping in from Canada, so we're gonna get fucked, basically.
Hey, Kyle.
They are, but yeah, what's up, buddy?
I was gonna say, don't you think that all those NASA employees are actually probably signed to confidentiality?
Yes.
There's no doubt that they're smart people, but you know, they are signed, and you know, they will be fucking hung up for treason and shit if they do speak about things that they're not supposed to.
Yeah.
I don't believe that for a second. I don't believe that for a second.
So what happened to
you know
Snowden?
how big of a secret that is to keep, even on a confidentiality thing?
I agree. You know, I mean, and the thing is like, you know, for them to fucking, you know, you gotta understand that there are a lot of former NASA employees, and none of them are ever like, oh yeah, I was threatened to fucking not say anything, and you know, shit like that. Like, you know, fucking, it just doesn't seem like
doesn't seem feasible,
it doesn't
does
seem
it?
like you guys. The thing is that these guys are all academics, and they are trying to reach the same goal. They want to understand the universe. They don't want to hide.
Look, mate, I have to be devil's advocate on this one. Like, they don't get funding if you don't fucking do the things that they want you to do. There is no funding. So what I'm going to say to you is that I reckon there's probably a 50-50 divide on this one, where we respectfully disagree. Where I think actually they do the right job, as you're trying to say. I genuinely believe that as you do, but I also think there's a little bit more to it than that.
Well, look what happened with Snowden. He gave away state secrets, and they wanted his ass bad. They wanted.
And he's
his
American citizen.
That's completely different, man. I mean, that's what Snowden did and what NASA are doing are two totally different things, man. You know, he's giving away he's giving away secrets. Like he's part of the NSA. This is you know, NSA and NASA are two different things. The spelling is almost similar, but that's as close to it as it gets, dude. All right. Other than that, they're two totally different fucking things, man. You know.
The point is it would be a breach of freaking national security if they were to speak about things that they saw that they weren't supposed to. You know, that would freak out the public.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I mean, but that's the thing.
People ain't like, because we're all sitting there talking about fucking aliens and all this shit because we can sort of deal with it, you know. But there's a lot of people out there that can't. They just can't fucking get their heads around it. It freaks them the fuck out.
Yeah, but I mean, like, that's the thing, you know, like fucking what, you know, an employee coming out and saying, you know, oh yeah, there's UFOs or there's aliens, you know, with anything other than a story, that's all it's going to be is a story. Unless they literally have tangible evidence, their story is not going to make a fucking difference. People come out and say shit all the time, dude. And people from fucking former, you know.
But how are you going to get tangible evidence from the American government? Are you fucking serious?
Well, that's what I'm saying, exactly. So why would it fucking matter if one of them came out and said something? No one's going to fucking believe them without evidence.
No.
So, you know, I just don't see them, like, going out of their way to fucking hide something like that, you know?
The astronauts that have been there. The astronauts that have come out and said things. I mean, it's not like even fucking Buzz Aldrin comes out and says shit. He says weird shit.
And look at Armstrong. Look at the way Armstrong.
I mean, Buzz Aldrin never said anything about seeing a UFO.
No, but Armstrong went cold and weird. You cannot fucking deny that. He fucking didn't even want to say fucking shit.
You know, like Aldrin never seen a UFO. Then you got stuff, guys like fuck, what's his name?
Yeah, but Aldrin was like a mouthpiece for NASA. I mean, like Armstrong, he just fucking went into the fucking dark. He went into the wilderness.
Yeah, he did too. You know, he like jumped off the fucking map, man. You know, but I mean, like they fucking asked him. They said, you know, do you feel like you're the best astronaut in history or the most important astronaut in history? And he said, no, I'm the best test pilot in history. Because he's like, I'm not an astronaut, I'm a test pilot. And that's what he was his whole life. He's like, I was up there not as an astronaut, but as a fucking test pilot. I was a dummy. I was a test dummy, and I was smart enough to get the job done. But I was the fucking person.
Yeah, but that's not what NASA said, though, Kyle. That's not what NASA made him out to be. So he's saying one thing and they're saying another.
No, the media is saying another, and he's saying what it is, and the media is saying something else. It's not NASA saying what he is.
Okay, well, not NASA, but who directs it though? Who's the instigator? Because the media doesn't get anything unless they go to the director. I mean, how the fuck am I going to get any information about anything unless I go to the source?
I'm the one who's got to sign off on it.
Yeah, the person saying it, you know.
Right. So then we get back to NASA.
They're going up there and they're putting them out there, you know. It's just like you know, like people.
I know how Carl feels. I get Carl now. I get him. What is I get what you're feeling. What you're feeling is, Carl, is that it's like there's too many fucking idiots out there on YouTube fucking conspiring about God knows what else. And I get that. I fucking see it all the time, right? And there are some individuals that we have been talking to where you might kind of think that a little bit, but there's fucking YouTube, man. Jeez. Everyone's entitled to a bit of artistic license.
Oh no, yeah. Hey, everyone's in fucking, that's absolutely true, man. You know, and I never fucking and I never deny that, man. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. And you know, I have my own opinion and my own beliefs, and people probably think I'm fucking nuts for my UFO stories and shit, you know. So it's like I understand, you know, at the same time, you know, but I gotta, you know, the thing is man, I gotta call it like I see it, and I gotta believe, I gotta have some fucking hope in like a sliver of that there's a little bit of humanity left in all of us, where there's not everything is a fucking conspiracy, and that maybe these guys about science and aeronautics and stuff are just that.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so can I just say this to you just to end this little fucking thing?
Sure, go ahead, man.
So I get what you're saying. Like you're like, oh, I need this because otherwise humanity's fucking fucked, right? And especially being that you guys are in America, the greatest country in the world, whatever. But you know what I'm saying? Like you guys love that shit. God loves you and all that crap, yeah. But what I'm trying to say is that you are skeptical about your own government. You are. It seems to me like you're holding on to some kind of fucking glimmer of hope that people can't be that much of a bunch of cunts.
Oh, they can be.
And I know they can be that much of a cunt. I'm holding on to the sliver of the belief that, you know, there's a difference between academia and fucking nut jobs, you know?
I get that.
You know, and that's really what comes down to, you know, is that there's a difference between the fucking educated and the uneducated.
But you know what, Carl, the thing that got to me was what I understood was I realized that concept, and then all of a sudden something occurred to me many years ago, which was academia relies on finance. And once you get that little bit out of the way, you realize where the academia goes. It goes in the direction where the finance wants to direct it.
And it also, these professionals, these academics are so invested in their stance and their research. It's just like what the struggle like Graham Hancock has with mainstream archaeological history.
Oh yeah, and see, and I have a problem. And don't get me wrong, there's I have a lot of issues with the academics and stuff like that. But when it comes to like you know, like a conspiracy where they're all in on it together and they're all trying to fucking hide the truth from us, I just don't see that, you know, because I just know a number of academics who are just not like that, you know, and they want to really share their knowledge with the world and stuff, and you know. But don't get me wrong, no, when it comes to the money, you know, money makes the world go round. That rules it all, and that's what it all comes down to. And fucking he who's got the gold makes the rules, and everyone knows that, you know. And that's what it all comes down to. And if the fucking donors tell their scientists to shut the fuck up, guess what they're gonna do? They're gonna shut the fuck up, you know. Simple as that. Because everyone bows down to the fucking almighty dollar, you know. So we all know that part, you know. And there's no fucking denying that part. But I just gotta think, you know, that, you know, for the most part, that these guys are doing their job and they're telling us the truth. And there's probably very little, because the thing is the truth is like, I don't believe.
Well, how about these guys are doing that, Carl? How about these guys are doing their job? They're trying. Carl, how about this? Carl, let me interject. How about these guys are trying to do their job and trying to tell the truth, but That's it.
Yeah, I mean, true. You know, they're trying to. You know, at the very least, I got to give them that. You know.
No, I'll give them that.
So you know, let me check the comment section to see what we got going on here in the comment section. Anyone else drinking?
Thank you.
Nah, fuck, dude, it's fucking like 1:30 in the afternoon for me, man. You know, fucking. You know,
Thank you for your contribution.
What up, Jack Smith? How you doing, buddy? God, he said, Jack Smith says, goddamn right, if you have a brain, you should be skeptical of the U.S. government. As fucking 100%, absolutely, man. Snooch is saying, I will be in about an hour, Mr. Stevenson. He'll be having a fucking drink. Hell yeah, dude. It's prime time for a party in Europe now. Hell yeah, dude.
Nothing wrong with being optimistic.
Always follow the money. Fast Rod Ford. Fucking was it James? Is he still on here?
I don't know. Hey, but there's nothing wrong with being optimistic, man. As long as you're not ignorant while you're doing
Fast Rod, what was your name again? Your real name?
I agree.
James, I was right. All right, James. Yeah, okay.
I agree,
yeah,
James.
That's right.
That's my uncle's name in England.
James is saying that he does not drink, and it's like good on you, buddy. I, as a matter of fact, do not drink either.
Wow,
yeah, I don't drink.
Fucking shit, but I don't drink.
Fuck, man, I wish I was like you.
Yeah.
I call myself
Daniel saying never trust the man. Fucking, that's the best way you can put it, man. Is never trust the man, dude. You know, that's fucking right, dude.
Never trust a woman. How can you trust something that bleeds for 7 days?
That's even better, actually. That's even better. Fuck the man. Never trust the woman.
Dude, I fucking watch Corey Wayne, so I don't even.
This is the only thing I do.
How can you trust something that bleeds for 7 days and lives?
Do you know why?
Trust something
why
that lives in its own fucking reality, dude.
It depends on how old they are, doesn't it?
Well, shit, if they're past the age of being able to bleed and live, I don't even want to know.
I kind of do.
I'm not there yet.
I'm sort of like I'm 47 years of old. I ain't give a fuck.
Same here.
47. Hey, celebrate.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, subscribe to my channel. You know, it's only got 61 subscribers because I don't give a fucking shit. I got loads of music. I make loads of songs and stuff. So who cares? Whatever.
Hey, you know what's weird? I don't even have a single video posted up on this channel, and I got 23 subs.
How the fuck did you get
180 videos? Most of them would get banned from YouTube if they even screened them. So
what the fuck? How the fuck? You know how long it took me to get 23 subs, you motherfucker?
Look, I don't know why.
Yeah, but you've got UFO proof. It's all going good for you. You got cousin brothers coming in there. You're fucking laughing out.
In all honesty,
I'm surprised Tyler's not coming yet. He's probably watching now.
Yeah.
I had 17, but since doing these streams and shit, I picked up the others.
Oh yeah, dude. Glad I could help, buddy.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, that's kind of strange, though.
Let's get Tyler. Let's get Tyler in there and fucking he can say his UFO shit.
Hey, what's up, guys? Today I saw a massive penis.
Into a world that doesn't exist.
Hey, what's up, guys? Your team. Today we're going to talk about.
Steven, shut the fuck up, dude.
Kyle.
Because Kyle can't afford. He can't afford for this. Yeah, he needs all the friends he can
James,
get.
what are you saying, man?
Hey, have you guys ever seen like the clouds where they turn into these bright different colors, like almost like kind of like aurora lights? It was about a couple months ago.
It's called a fire cloud, man. Yeah, I've seen those.
Yeah, like
a couple months ago, there was a certain cloud. I haven't really never put too many videos on YouTube, but I try to take a video with my phone, but my phone sucks, so it didn't really show the potential. But my mom's seen it. Something came down from the sky. It was like pointed, she said. And when I looked up, because it was in this strange cloud, and then it materialized into this weird shaped, like curved, different. And I took a video of it, but you can kind of tell. But I mean, I'm just wondering if you guys ever seen anything like that.
No,
Send it to Kyle, man.
Have you ran it through the have you ran it through any filters or anything?
No, I just posted it on YouTube.
Send me the clip, man.
Yeah, send that.
All right, send me the clip, dude.
Examine it.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely, dude. I'll fucking run some filters through it and everything, man.
I didn't catch it when it was coming down. It's like, look, but I only caught the part of the cloud with the colors in it, and it was weird. So.
But the object is in the video.
Snitch said, at last I found the perfect girl. I could not ask for more. She's deaf, dumb, and oversexed and owns a liquor store.
But the object that you filmed, you can see it without any modifications, right? Without any filters.
What up, Net TY? How you doing, buddy? Jason, have fun, brother.
All right, here it is.
Yeah, man. If it's in the video, send it to Kyle. We'll zoom in on that
Absolutely.
shit.
Anybody has a UFO video, please send it my way. I love to look it over. Any interesting video, man, send it my way, man. I love to examine them and take a good look.
Oh, really?
At them and see what we got going on, man.
Dude, I got some homemade porn I could fucking send you then if you want. Joke.
All right. Only if it's your personal porn.
It's definitely from England. He's got English roots. He's like, fuck the super porn.
Yeah, I just posted my.
I'm gonna go dogging.
The book.
Hey, Steve, I was gonna say, did you guys
Just told him the laws of Judaism
going at all, or
the okay to murder non-Jews for land. All right, who's this? Bead Window 07. Get this fucking piece of shit out of my fucking website. You guys get this fucking cocksucker off my fucking page, dude.
Was there a shithead?
This fucking dumb piece of shit, fucking Bead Window 07. Get this fucking anti-Semite son of a bitch out of this motherfucker, dude. Someone kick his ass the fuck out of here, dude. Take him outside and throw him in a fucking meat grinder, dude. Fucking racist ass.
What's it saying, kid?
What's YouTube about this shit, right?
Block the bus.
I'm gonna open up my other phone so I can
What up,
watch the
Alex?
chat, dude.
What's he saying?
Yeah, you got a story. Come on, man.
Yeah, it's Jews. That's all.
I got kicked off, Kyle. What in the fuck? You didn't get kicked off. You're right here, man. I see you on here right now.
sorry, man, I don't work here. I just drive.
Yeah, Norway by night, man. There's a link, man. You guys just want to bond. Yeah, son. Yeah, there's always one. I know, dude. These fucking guys, man. You know, they always want to come on here and spread some fucking bullshit, dude.
I don't see the comment.
Norway night by night. I just posted a link. You see it right there by my name. You know, come on, fucking tell us a story, man. You know, we love to hear them, man.
Hey, Kyle.
What up, buddy?
I don't see the comment that you're bitching about.
Oh, this fucking this piece of shit. Let me see if I can find
from
it.
the other page. You have to go to the other.
Yeah, I fucking I deleted it already. Or no, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
Alex,
it's not that important, bro. I was just curious.
Oh yeah, no, the dude's sitting there saying some shit about fucking Jews. He's like, I'm a Jew, and you know we are the best, and blah blah blah. And they told us we can go and murder
like
non-Jews. It's something that fucking anti-Semites say, dude. They fucking come on, they pretend that they're fucking Jews, and then they sit there and say all this bad shit, and it's just fucking. You're a bunch of fucking racist Nazi fucking.
It's incitement.
He's not allowed in this chat.
Yeah, get him the fuck out of here, dude. I can't stand it.
Yeah, bullshit like that. I'm not speaking for Kyle or his channel, man, but bullshit like that ain't needed here, bro.
Fuck no, dude. You know, fucking that is speaking for me because that's exactly what I'm saying, man. I don't fuck all that racist bullshit.
But you know what I mean, man. You know what I mean. I'm not the guy who makes the rules.
Yeah, that's fucking ridiculous, man. I don't care if you're black, gay, Jew. I don't give two fucks, dude. If you're a transvestite, fucking heterosexual, I don't give fucking two shits, man. You know, fucking take that racist bullshit somewhere else.
Sexual, man. I'm trisexual. I try
Who
everything.
gives a fuck what you are?
That's fucking right, man.
Wait, you mean try, James? You mean try before you buy?
You know, he's fucking.
You can only do that.
Fuck that, dude. Get him the fuck out of here.
Imagine, man. Imagine getting into a relationship with like shopping for a used car, man. You got to take it for a ride, see if you like it, fucking, see if she comes with a warranty. You could try and save a little bit of money, get one with a little higher miles.
I wish I could say the same for the alcohol I drink.
Right, you know,
shit work.
Hopefully it goes forever.
Oh fuck! All right, you guys. I gotta get some people off of. I gotta get some people off of the hangout so we can get some other motherfuckers on here because I got some dudes on here wanting to tell us the story, man. So
I posted the link to that. It's just a short video, but I posted it to your Facebook timeline.
Yeah.
Well, who's got the cat?
Oh, you posted it to my Facebook timeline. All right, sweet, dude. I'll take a look at it later and we'll check it out.
Cons hasn't talked at all, man, since I've been on. Flush him out and put somebody new.
I'm good, Caleb. Caleb, Lee, I'm going anyway, man.
Oh, well, fucking all the guys who just came on here, or the new guys or whatever, all the guys who've been on here, early on, you guys can all like kick rocks now. We'll let some other motherfuckers hop on here, dude.
I tried to talk a few times, but I'm not sure if my mic is really
no one gives a fuck what you got to say.
Yeah,
we love you, Con.
That's exactly the issue. I tried, but I think I'll drop off. Let somebody else join in.
All right, that's cool. Thanks, Cons. We appreciate it, buddy.
Yeah, see ya. Bye.
What up, Nate? TY? How you doing, buddy?
I'm all right, bro. Is my mic working now?
Doing good?
So good.
Good.
Good. Norway, how you doing, brother? Doing good?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Vern's been on Hangout since this morning.
So we got some room. James, thank you for hopping off, buddy.
Hey, somebody's asking who's the wizard.
Oh, no way. You gotta turn your YouTube down.
Hello?
There you go. We can hear you now.
Yeah, man. You want to story?
Close your YouTube window.
Eaters.
Yeah, keep your Google Hangouts window open and fuck you.
Hey, who is this guy, Mido? Wigger, I mean.
Top of the morning.
Where did you go, Norway? He's got a UFO story for us, man.
Let me see. I'm on the... You can hear me?
Yeah. Go ahead, bro.
You can hear me, man?
Yep.
Kyle?
Yeah, now we can hear you, buddy.
That's working.
That's good. I can tell you a story about one of the times I've been taken.
Yeah, go ahead. Please tell us, man.
Yeah, man. You know, they take me two different ways. One way is to take me, physical. So I actually go from here to the place I'm being what can I say, tested. And the other one is and the other one is psychic. You know that feeling that you get when you have out of body experience.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's similar to that. Not quite like, but similar. And
so tell us one of your encounters.
Yeah.
DMT.
Hang on, Norway, hang on a second. Can I get everyone else to put their mics on mute?
Yeah. Sorry.
This was a psychic time when they take me.
All right.
And
Norway, turn off YouTube because we're picking up the echo.
How the fuck do I do that?
Just turn the volume down on YouTube.
Okay. Wait.
Let's see. Can't hear myself. I keep hearing myself.
I don't see nothing with this
Go to YouTube and turn the volume all the way down.
Yeah, I know, but
is it still doing it? Yep, still doing it.
Yo,
are you on a PC or a phone?
I don't know how to do that. I don't find anything.
I'll tell you. Are you on a PC or a phone?
No, I'm on a mobile phone.
You're on a mobile phone?
Yeah.
Okay. So just turn off YouTube. Like close out YouTube and just stay on Hangouts.
Okay.
Kyle?
It is better now. No,
That's
no,
pretty
it's
much
okay.
got it now.
I'm back. You hear me, Kyle?
All right, there we go. We hear you. Hey,
hear me?
Raphael, can you put yourself on mute for a minute?
What?
There we go.
It's weird, Kyle, though. It's only your voice that's echoing.
He's still on.
Yeah, I'm here. Okay, I'm gonna tell you one about one time where I been taken. This is like I told you. I don't know if you heard that this is a psychic experience that you.
Okay.
They don't take your body, and sometimes it is just as real as you be taken with all of your body, but for them it's just the same, and for me it's just the same. You understand?
Yes.
Okay. Often when I'm taken, I be bring on a ship. Always the same place, always the same room, and the first you see is the gray ones. You know, because I don't know that's the beings I see first, and often they just stand on the right, no, on the left side, and just looking at me, and then I go into the same room every time. The ship is the same, the beings is the same, and it's like a what can I say? It's like a round bench that I sit on, and I have always two gray whites. I call them great white, but they're not gray, all white. They have some gray in them. You know, understand?
Yeah.
And this being, they always test the psyche. You know, because what can I tell you? They don't have emotion. You know, they don't have feelings like us.
So let me ask you something, Norway. Put yourself on mute because I keep hearing the echo. It's like terrible feedback, man.
It's only your voice that's echoing, though, Kyle, out of everybody. Even like when he's talking, there's no echo.
Yeah, no, I know that. It's my voice that's just coming through on his thing, you know, and it's everyone's
Is it
voice
better now?
that's echoing, actually.
Is it okay now, Kyle?
I gotta talk myself and see. Okay, yeah, no, I don't hear it now. It sounds good.
Okay.
All right,
What
so
do you
let me
wanna
ask you something.
ask me, Kyle?
When you have this the psychic abduction,
yes.
Is it are you seeing your body? Like when you're like with them, how does that work? Like
I don't see my body. I can see my body when I leave. I can see my body when I leave, not when I come up to the ship. I never see my body there.
And so when you're like being psychically abducted, are they testing on you? What are they doing exactly?
That's you know, this being that they don't have emotion. They don't use their hand. They don't blink. They don't have any facial things that you can see. They like sharing emotions, you know,
Yeah.
because they don't have that ability at all. So they test me psychic, you know, to try to see how much one human can take, I think, without breaking.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's very important to them, and they make you have all these feelings, every feeling that a human can have, you know.
Yes,
Because
I do know.
you understand, and the strongest feeling we can have is love, you know.
The guy's got
So I
that
use
right.
love.
So
I use love
basic
for
knowledge.
some kind of protection, you know. You can't protect you from these beings. I have this has happened since I was a child, you know. I tried to find every way to stop this from happening, but now I'm 45, and I haven't given up. But I understand now that you can't fight these beings, and but don't misunderstand me. This being is not evil at all. They only try to take and use they are preparing me for their agenda. Is what I can tell you.
Yeah.
Because
Could I ask one thing?
What?
Go ahead, Stephen. What?
Yeah, I just want to know. Not that I don't believe this guy. I'm just looking. It's not a recurrent dream or something like that, or like a sleep paralysis.
That's a good point. Norway. Could this be some kind of a recurring dream or some kind of
if you you know, when this started, it wasn't like this. It was always physical, you know. You were taken up with your body, and you can never think that's a dream. I can promise you that, because some things in the beginning it was not so good as it's now, you know. It was harder.
Yeah.
It's tougher. And they do different things to you that you don't remember so good. And so this psychic testing started only 7 years ago. And I have been in contact with many who have been taken, and they have the same thing as me.
The reason I ask that, Kyle,
Yes.
is because I get sleep paralysis on a regular basis, and I actually see things, and things happen to me when I take sleep paralysis, and it's very, very, very real and scary. Although you're awake, but you're dreaming.
Yeah. I've had that happen to me before too, man.
Yeah, but you can't mistake this for a dream, because
so you see Norway.
It's so much. What can I tell you? It's in the beginning it was very physical, and they do things to you, you know, and you come back with marks, you know.
So
you get marks in a fucking dream, man.
Having these physical abductions or whatever leads him to know that these psychic abductions are one and the same with these physical ones. So like that he can tell the difference between these abductions and this this dream, or this or a dream, as opposed to, you know. So that's what he's saying. He's saying he recognizes the difference here.
It's similar, but this thing is more real in your mind, you know. And
jeez, man, what's with this?
They have shown me the state of this planet. You know, that's a message they have to me, and that's how we fucked up this planet, man. You understand? Kyle, you there?
Yeah, we can hear you, Norway.
Yeah, great. Yeah. So my message is just as much that we fuck up this planet. You know, we have big problems now, very big problems, because now you have in a couple of years, 3 at the most, you have a lot of people who have to move. Not only because of the water is rising, but because of the drought, or because it's too dry, and you know. But
what's the worst gonna happen? You're gonna die. What's the worst gonna happen? What's the fucking worst that can happen? You're gonna fucking die. Who gives a fucking shit? Really?
Yeah, you drop dead.
You drop dead. Guess what? There's a thing about life. What happens is you get born and then you die, and you either die sooner or later.
I want to live, man.
You're on it, buddy.
He's trying to say you're a boring twat. Go on about something else.
And
good point.
And if there ain't nothing after you die, you ain't going to care about it.
Exactly. I mean,
it was very interesting there at the start.
Carry on spending every day of your life.
I don't know. I want to live, man.
Kind of hating that you're going to die and you don't want to die. I mean, how are you even going to have
I
it?
don't think die, but it's more nice to live, you know.
Should be worried
every day.
Enjoy your life. Live.
I understand what you're saying, but all I'm saying is that every day is important, right?
Yeah, every day is important, man. That's right.